Yes, sir, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Emir Sirdam show. Mm-hmm. It's good we're starting live early today because, in fact, I have to be starting live early now because, honestly speaking, I have to be ending this live early. I suffer. The post stress of this life is draining to me. We have to wake up early again and start going to work. So please, guys, we'll finish this live early today. I beg. Don't get no vex. And that's for all the people that are like, well, I'll announce that one later when they start coming late and requesting the mic in abundance. But guys, thank you so much, all of you that have already joined us. Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuned in from. Thank you for joining us one more time on the Emir Sirdam show. It's a beautiful Wednesday from my side of the world, and it's a privilege to be here one more time with you guys hosting this show. You know, um, as I've always done, it's been a very busy week for all of us. It's been a wonderful week in the conversations across our country, right? So I want to use this moment to please thank all of you that have already contributed already to the likes already. Guys, just use this moment to introduce yourself to your fellow members in the building, shake hands, ask them how they are doing. Let's do some fun. Let's get familiarized with ourselves first before we get this show started. But as always, I try to make sure I set our ground rules on this platform. Wherever we come out here, I'll still do it much more later in the show. This is a pan Nigerian, pan African, pan humanity show. Whoever or wherever you stand on the aisle of the conversation, you're free to come on my platform to speak, as long as you're not spreading lies, bigotry, or propaganda. I try to make sure. Okay, that's like I'm trying to. The DJ name is DJ Malvis. Malvis is his name. It's a French guy, right? So I'm trying to make sure that we just try to build a society whereby or have conversations where that's not centered on what normally these people want us to center our conversations on. I tell you that if I start and open this show now and I see the bigots are allowed here, we'll be doing times 10 of the number we're doing here because that is exactly the kind of energy the people that divide us want us to have, right? But on my platform, I'm trying to make sure that we keep the conversation as clean as possible and issue based, censored on issues, right? So very important to have it on the platform. So please, if you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome to the Emir Sirdam show. We come out here every Monday through Wednesdays, and on Thursdays we come out much earlier, which is by 8 p.m. because it's actually the violence space. So for today, we'll be ending this show as early as possible. And we have a whole lot of topics to talk about. We talk about the state of the nations. If you love political conversations, I promise you this platform is where you have to be or where you should be because you see a whole lot of people coming out here with intelligent takes always on this platform. And it's always a privilege hosting you guys. Everybody tuned in right now across all our different platforms. I see you guys from Facebook. Halimat Abdullahi, thank you. Unduka, MC Bona, I see you all the way from Facebook. All my people on Green Petroid from YouTube, Face X video. Thank you guys for joining us one more time. I just want to tell you guys we are about to get this show started as always. I want to indulge every one of you listening to the sound of my voice right now to please do something for me. As I always encourage you guys, I always ask of you guys on this platform. Please, if I bring you up, just make sure you mute your mic, please. Uh, as I always ask you guys on the platform, I love how you're tapping this thing. Thank you so much. Um, as I always encourage you guys to do on the platform, please, when you come up on this platform, please help us grow this life. Help us grow this life. If you understand how important what we do on this life is, you understand how much important it is that the conversation doesn't just end with a few hundreds or thousands of us. That the conversation can go out to millions. So the only way we can do that is if we collectively participate in the process of bringing people into the life, bringing people into conversation. And one of the major ways you can do that right now is, which I encourage all of you listening to the sound of my voice, is to please share this live. I want to see this live being shared to 10 or more people, please. Everybody, thank you so much, Yanni. I see you sharing the live. Everybody, please share the live to 10 or more people. Copy the live, share it on your stories, share it on your other social media platforms that you have people watching. Share it on your WhatsApp stories. Just share it across different platforms. share to your WhatsApp community, your WhatsApp groups. That's how we can trigger the change. I promise you, the more you do, thank you so much, El Nino Cruz. That's exactly what everybody should be doing right now. I want you to see the live being shared to 10 or more people. If you're on X, listening to the sound of my voice right now, please repost the live, share the live, like the live. You can comment on the live. Imran X, all the way from YouTube, please. I see you guys over there. Please also share the live from YouTube. Facebookers, share the live also. But they try our best now. I'll try our best. Chabaka, I see you. Hey, we have to do our best now. The only time a man rests is when the man is in the grave, right? As long as we're alive, we have to do our best. And for me, it's not even about the rest right now. It's about understanding. Honestly, my head is shake, but I understand why we must be here, why we have to do what we have to do, right? It is important we stay on subject. It is important we don't allow them take this avenue from us, take this mid of conversation from us. Because when I say this all the time, people don't understand. The power of Nigerians today, the power of the young and the old we have today in Nigeria and Africa and across the world today is social media. We don't have the mainstream media. I cannot create conversations now that will go global. Even if you think you have the wherewithal to be across all across all mainstream media platforms, the people that control power will make sure that they limit your conversations. They make sure that they limit the level of how far your conversation can go. They make sure that they make sure that you cannot discuss as fast. You cannot get to the people that need to hear us. So for me, knowing fully well that that's the way they run their program, how do we counter it? The gift of social media. The greatest problem I believe the ruling class have across the globe is actually that a time came when there was social media. Social media opened the eyes of Americans, opened the eyes of Europeans, opened the eyes of Canadians, opened the eyes of UK citizens. It's opening the eyes of Africans also, because in real time, I say this as someone that grew up raised from as a northern product, right? From the north. I would always tell people that when I was growing up, there are some conversations that I see my fellow northern brothers having today, that I know that 15, 20 years ago, they will never have it. But the reason why they can speak up the way they're speaking up today and addressing issues the way they're addressing issues today is because of the advent of social media. So social media has bridged the gap of information gap. We are still at the very early stage in Nigeria, because we are meant to have shot up rapidly. But the advent of APC coming to power in 2015, actually made us have a decline in the use of people using social media. This has to change. And so for me, that's why I'm trying to make sure that we make use of what we have. We have the social media platforms, and we have to be active in using it to propagate the gospel. So that's why I'm encouraging every one of you listening to the sound of my voice. Please just don't wait for yourself, or just don't expect that by miracle or by chance people just come into this life. They will not come into this life if you guys don't share the life to them. I want you guys, and also by contributing, by liking the live. And I always say that you must not necessarily carry gift and give me gift. Please, you can give gift to my speakers here. You can share gifts within yourselves, but I want this room to be a room that gifts is going up and down. Because the only reason why the main reason why it will help this life is that if gift is going up and down in this life, maybe people are sharing gift across yourself. TikTok are seeing that something's happening in this life, and TikTok will be pushing us up the FYP. That is the only way you guys can encourage us on the platform. So please don't be bystanders. And also, there are 3 things I expect of you guys that are listening to my voice on TikTok, on TikTok. Facebook also, I think you guys can give gifts on Facebook if you want to. On TikTok, please, you must like the like. The like is free. The like cannot be converted to gifts, please. It just helps us also. It's an aggregation of events happening on the live that is making TikTok understand that this live is actually an active live. So please, guys, power tap the live. If you don't understand what it means by power tapping the live, it simply means by just be tapping your screen multiple times till we get to over 100,000 likes. That is our mandate every time we come out on the platform. So please, these are the ways you can help support this live grow. so that we can go back to our League C. We're at League C, but we're falling down to League D1. Thanks so much, Chidi Jonathan. Thank you so much. We need to go back up, everybody. Please get involved, get involved, get involved. All right, guys, let's jump into the conversation of today, the crux of the matter today. Breaking news, breaking. EFCC freezes Osun State Governor's account. EFCC freezes Osun State Governor's account. Osun State government account. One day people will start calling me prophet. Okay, I used to call me prophet back in the days. People started calling me prophet. Like 5 to 6 days ago, I made a video. And on that video, I tagged the video. And I told people, please tag the video on this video, guys. If you can remember that video, please. Let me just see you guys remember the video. I said, tag the video on this video. And I made that video and I said, I've already seen the handwriting on the wall. That Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as a politician, is not a politician that plays fair. You heard him say, all is fair in politics. That means there are no middle grounds. There are no red lines in politics for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Every line can be crossed. Anything can be done. Everything should be done just to emerge victorious at the end of an elections. Everything goes to Bola Ahmed Tinubu in politics. Burning down the state goes. Freezing your account goes. Looting goes. Kidnapping your workers goes. Rigging goes. Breaking people's head go. Anything goes when it comes to politics with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's why he had the effrontery and the guts to tell the bishops in the presence of these cardinals that all is fair in politics. And I said in my video, and I said, Adeleke, Governor Adeleke, CEO, Tinubu is not who you pander to as a person. You don't pander to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Your pandering to him only shows weakness. Tinubu is someone that deserves and demands. Sorry, it's not deserves, you don't deserve anything. Tinubu is someone that demands absolute loyalty. You cannot pander to such a person. It's either you're loyal or you're disloyal. There's no middle ground with that man. He wants something, he will get it by any means possible. I made that video and I was telling him, I said, this pandering of you going out to say, see, it's better. Tinubu will be scared of you if you're outrightly his enemy. He starts in the fear P2B. He starts in the fear P2B. Exactly. If they say P2B for dream. I said it, that's why that I remember when I said that Tinubu has 2 ministries he's in charge of. Ministry of P2B and Ministry of Petroleum. These are the 2 ministries he's in charge of. And he has a ministry of P2B because he is scared of P2B, because P2B has refused to pander to him. P2B has owned up and challenged him. He's scared of the man. You don't do middle ground to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he will eat you up. The day he demanded and told you that you must leave PDP and come to APC, and you refused. Having that, in fact, the first mistake you made at Adeleke was going to have a meeting with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You are an executive governor of a state. And it is unfortunate the kind of weak men we have today as governors in Nigeria. Very weak. This is the weakest set of men created on earth. We have chickens occupying state of governors today in Nigeria. Chickens that should not be called men. What's it? Hermaphrodite is strong. Chicken strong, safe. Earthworms. Now they call governors today for Nigeria. All of them. Bannon. You are an executive governor that was voted in to be your governor of a state. You have everything in your, just because many of them are not, they are lazy, they lack innovation, they lack skills, they don't understand the mantle that is on them. Is it true that there's federal power? Yes, there's federal power. But as an executive governor that knows his own, knows what you represent, know the power he has as a person, you will hold your own and stand firm against that dictator in Abuja. But almost all of them, apart from maybe Sheyi Makinde that is showing some grit, you cannot be with Tinubu and within Nicodemus in the night. In the night, they hide, come hail am. In the morning, you do no. It's you declare war on Tinubu. That's how you deal with people like Tinubu. You declare outright war on him. Madness for madness, craze for craze. That's the only way to deal with this. You're dealing with an abero. You know they say abero for market. If you they check for them. When you show and say they craze, you go look say this one head don't dey correct. He will avoid you. But when you begin to pander, you say this one is a weak meat, he will not eat you up. Tinubu demand absolute loyalty. Yes, he's giving other governors money. You as a governor, look deep, dig deep into your state. Your state is rich, blessed with other things. If attract investors, find means you can be independent in your state. But all these weak men we have are all dependent on FAC. Everybody's dependent on federal allocation. Oh, make you no see that federal allocation. Make you no see that because you guys are not innovative. You guys are weak men. You don't understand that in your state alone, God has blessed you with enough resources on your own that you can actually run your state without the federal government help. But we have weak men surrounded as governors. And Ademola Adeleke is about to get the hard one. It's painful seeing this. And I'm saying it especially not just because the Adeleke test is actually a test for Nigerians, not just Osun people. It's actually an eye opener for Nigerians to see the demon in Aso Rock. The man that they claim used Nadeko, that fought for democracy, is the one that is destroying democracy the most. For 15 good months, you have withheld local government allocation to Osun State. 15 months, running into billions, hundreds of billions of naira to that state. Adeleke is doing what? Coming out, we have endorsed you. We have endorsed Tinubu. Osun State have endorsed Tinubu. Tinubu, one Oyetola, let Oyetola not destroy. Oh no. Oh God, please give somebody with the heart of Saddam a governorship position in Nigeria. Come to 27. Make Tinubu see madness. You go see madness. A whole state governor. You dey pander to a man that you know that you know the most painful thing to me, right, is that Nigerian government don't know that Tinubu is not a popular candidate in Nigeria. Tinubu is not a popular candidate in Nigeria. It's not if Tinubu was a popular president, I can understand. Say Tinubu is popular. Say he's accepted by Nigerians in general. I can understand. Tinubu has been rejected. And this is giving you people INEC numbers. Since the return to democracy in Nigeria, nobody has been supposedly elected to the seat of presidency with the number of votes Tinubu got, or the percentage of votes. Tinubu scored less than 20-something or 30-something% in the general elections. That's not up to pass. But because the opposition was divided, that's why they had to split the vote up and down, share the vote up and down, dash am, make help am rig up and down. It's insanity. The men who actually their people vote them in, they won their own elections. Can't they lie down for a draw? This set of governors wey dey Nigeria today are useless. E dey pain my spirit. The kind of weak, this person should not be called men. Earthworms. They are earthworms. That you allow a demented crook that reads his way to power to sit down in Aso Rock and be telling you how you run the affairs in your state. Kai! Osun people, wake up, oh! Wake up, oh! Wake up, oh! You get one way enter my DM, them say, how dare you insult the Asiwaju? I say, God punish you, punish the Asiwaju. May thunder scatter you and that Asiwaju, you dey mad. You don't know what this to be a public servant. A public servant, you're open to insult. I will insult you, insult your grandfather, insult, as long as I don't defame you. You will see, as a public servant, insult is what you should be eating every day. Especially if, as a public servant in Nigeria, you should be. They're supposed to pour at that Asiwaju. It's supposed to be a shit waju. As a public servant, you go insult. They go insult you well. There's no respect for public servants. You know, Nigerians, many Nigerians are not exposed to what governance is about. They don't understand what it means to be called English is easy, but for Nigerians, English is difficult. Public servant. What is a servant? What is a servant? As a servant, you are a public servant. So it simply means that you are the service of the people. But in Nigeria, we don't elevate public servants to godlike status. That is why these criminals can do all that they can do freely. And we cannot even challenge them. We cannot even say anything. Anything they do, everything they say, it carry go. Then when you drag them or insult them, a slave that is suffering under their hardship, we not come and tell you, why are you insulting him? Why don't you have respect? You know, they don't respect what? They don't respect public servant too. You know they see what they do for Western world? You know, don't you see how they treat? These are people that are actually okay. Oh, they have everything they need to survive. Yet, when they have a chance to deal with a public servant in public, they will show you that why you're a public servant. But in Nigeria, that is why Tinubu can move with 100 cars. His wife can be dashing buses and tell your mother to go and sell akara. That is why. Because you don't even know your right as a citizen. So Osun people, get ready, oh. Get ready. You people only have one way out. You have only one way. I'm saying now, and Osun's strategy I'm giving out now is simple. I'm giving it out in videos. If you people don't do it, I can promise you one thing. Ademola Adeleke, you're a one-term governor. There is no about, if you like that lick Tinubu Nyash. That lick is that is Nyash when they wear napkin. They say they wear napkin, abi. Go lick in anus. Go turn in tissue paper. You're a one-term governor. The only thing that will save you is Osun people. Is rallying Osun people to make sure that they do the Kwankwasia method. That is why I'm ready for these elections. Because I'm on the ticket with Kwankwasia. Kwankwasia Amana all through the Nigerian listing. Amana. 1 million archangel they sent to read to steal ballot box. We will bury 1 million archangel that day. 1 million. You see the mass, it will be mass burial on election day. Massive. 1 million archangel with to rig election. All of them will go bury them that day. Amana. Yes. Anything less than that, Osun people, if they're never ready, if you just say with Tinubu, you'll go vote. After they count for polling units, Adeleke 71, Adeleke 72, Adeleke 73, Adeleke 74. You can't have finish. Come go back house, go to drink Pito. They drink trophy, they drink Alomo, they drink Agbo. Now for middle of night, when human beings they sleep, na that time they go call results. They go call results. You go see results, you go shock. You go say wetin dey happen. The only way out, which must be implemented in Osun State if Osun people are ready. Because that's why I'm not. And I've really the same way we say any off-cycle election, you know, concern me. I'll just, as I drop the strategy out, I'm gone. If Osun people are ready, they come out in their numbers. Adeleke, I'm saying Adeleke now. This thing, I have made it on that video. I'll release it tomorrow. So please, if you see the video I drop tomorrow, please help and share it, please. It's addressing this for Adeleke, for them, the video, to just take it back. Please, the summary is this. Go and start telling Osun people from your radio stations, your TV stations now, the one that the ones you control, your voters, let them know that if you have 500,000 voters that want to vote for you, Adeleke, on election day, the minimum of that 500,000 voters that will go back home should be at least 100,000. The remaining 400,000, find every means possible that they must occupy INEC office. That is your only saving grace. Because if 400,000 Osun indigenes are out on the streets on election day, after they have voted, if there are 400,000 of you outside there on election day, the INEC chairman that is in his office, we call Tinubu in Aso Rock and say, "Oh God, this one no go work." Because all people are going to be demanding is that your vote must count. And the good thing is that the world will be watching it. Anybody that comes to dig your vote, if the INEC chairman from that place try to change your scores or anything, from there, una go begin anything I want to una do. We na Kwankwasia will wait for, because already I don't get a problem with Osun State. Osun government already promised say he go give Tinubu Osun State. So whether they beat out or don't beat out, he don't concern me. But I'm not saying this for Nigerians to understand. The way forward for Osun State, if you want your state, and the painful thing is this: if Tinubu get back Osun State, Osun people now go suffer. Una go suffer. Una don't suffer already, abi? Una go suffer. Tinubu. Una go suffer. So wake up, oh. Wake up. Let me open up the mic. But before I open up the mic, let me circle back to the most important topics that we talked that have been happening all through this weekend, because more people are speaking up. You know, APC did what they were not meant to do. Not what they were. APC did what Tinubu did. People did what they are known to do, which is to attack any dissenting voice, to attack any contrarian voice, to attack any opposition voice, to attack any good voice. That's what Tinubu people are known to do. As long as you represent light, darkness, which is Tinubu, will always attack you. So as long as you come out to tell the truth, Tinubu darkness and India, we don't suffer for Nigeria. This man can forge. Everything about Tinubu is fake. They know they shame. How do people do this thing? People don't get shame. The way people they forge things, how do people survive? Anything Tinubu does not get, you go forge them. Anything Tinubu needs, when no day, he go create his own. How bad? Something then go forge. Say Sultan of Sokoto, then right after Hausa, where Sultan Yache, where Semun Zabat Tinubu. Naim Northerners begin cook Sultan. This is I say, Tinubu, me, on the second thought, I thank God for Tinubu coming. Because one thing that have helped us do is that Tinubu has actually opened the eyes of everybody. If you are stupid, the world is seeing your stupidity in real time. If you are a bigot, the world is seeing your bigotry in real time. All these people that we felt were good men, the world is seeing them that they were actually hypocrites in real time. Fathers of faith that we used to look up to, we are seeing their hypocrisy in real time. Kings and the rest. Do you understand what it means for the Sultan of Sokoto to openly come out and denounce Say he no talk, say he go support Tinubu. Say na lie. Do you people? I don't understand whether people understand the ramification of this. Not even apart from let me circle back to what transpired before he came out to deny. Do you understand what it means that northern youths are the one? There's no, they are the. In fact, that's why the British ceded power to the northern region, because there was absolute control from the elite class to the people. A very subservient system is being practiced in the north, and that's actually the kind of system people want to bring across the whole country. A subservient system where everybody just look up and say, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Nobody have the monopoly of thinking anymore. Anytime they tell them from Aso Rock, you just believe it. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. If you're against it, you're a dissenting voice. They attack you, they insult you, they call you names. That's the kind of country Tinubu is trying to build. And for once, northern youths are actually waking up to question authority. In our lifetime, we're seeing this in real time. You don't understand. If you did not grow up in the north, if you did not live in the north, if you're not from the north, you will not understand what I'm saying. Northerners are people that are very subservient. Majalisa to Masalachi, everything when they tell us from mosques or they tell us from Majalisa, now here we they follow. Northerners were not programmed to think when it comes to politics, to think for themselves. It's a group thinking. Until Tinubu happened. Until Tinubu first started the Muslim ticket, and we now saw, this Muslim ticket now from hell. Northerners are quite. Do you know what it means to be the head of Jibwis? Do you know what is Jibwis? People are dragging. I'm seeing videos of young Northerners dragging prominent Northern imams. Sultan. It has never happened in our lifetime. Until Tinubu came. Tinubu demystified and broke the order. Things are happening. I was on the live day before yesterday, and when I was saying this, one of my northern brother, Taco, he was here. He was saying also, Sirdam, and it's just a Catholic church. And I said, my brother, you don't understand the ripple effect of what's about to happen. Taco came here yesterday, and he testified. He said, Sirdam, I have seen what you're saying. That single madness from Bola Ahmed Tinubu's camp to attack Cardinal John. See, of all the people in APC, if you add the wealth of education, knowledge in APC, everybody in APC, from Tinubu, everybody in APC from head to toe, they don't reach the secondary background of Cardinal John. This man is one of the most intelligent men Nigeria ever gets. Go and read his portfolio. You go shock. Then dimwits, illiterates, certificate forgers, people who don't go school, when say they're school for night, school for afternoon, home school, and they go primary school. Please don't unmute your mic on my platform, please, before I throw you out of here, please. If you're not called over, beg. People who don't go school now come get the F1 tree. First of all, do you understand how big the Catholic Church is? The Catholic Church is, if it comes to population, the Catholic Church is over 10 times the size of Nigeria. Over 1 billion people across the world. An institution that challenges institutions. An institution that will shut down countries. Then some dimwits, some hungry vagabonds, some Babi Allah men now come and say me they talk down on Cardinal John. Kai! What they never knew was that it was actually a blessing in disguise. They never knew that. They now come and say, he's representing only the Catholics. Immediately, Pentecostals open mouth. He's speaking for all of us, Anglicans. He's speaking for all of us, Muslims are now dragging their own imams for not doing what the Catholic bishops did because of the stupidity of Tinubu's people. If only Tinubu people had just kept quiet. If only that they had kept quiet after what Archbishop said and just say, nah, old man, we'll just keep quiet for a live and if you talk, you will pass. If only they had done that. Today, Tinubu would have had even a fighting chance. But you see what is coming for Tinubu next year. That's if he survives up to next year, because the prayers now they pray for him on top hill. Tinubu fit no wake up for Aso Rock one day. Quote me here. If he just sleep, he no go wake up. Because the kind of prayers where they on top of your head now from shrine, from mosques, from church, from everywhere, where they invoke in him now. If he sleep, he no wake up. If he sleep, he no go wake up. If you don't start January, no, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I don't do. I don't know what I don't do. You people don't know what people have triggered Archangel just because of cho. You must attack. It is Archangel, this Cardinal Saddam. If Saddam called Tinubu out, insult Saddam, I'm a nobody. I'm just a host shouting on social media. I'm nobody. Do you know who Cardinal John is? Do you know who Cardinal John is? Even APC vuvuzelas, even Renault Mockery, we don't get sense. Renault Mockery, we don't get sense. Still come and talk, say, because he understood the ramification of what the presidency had done. Even all Jews of Kalu, we don't get sense. These are people that understand. Do you know this? A cardinal is equivalent to becoming a pope. A cardinal can be the next pope if this pope by now. If this pope went in a pie, Cardinal John can be the next pope. That is how powerful he is. That is how influential he is. That is how high he is. Then some Dundee will not go school. An illiterate, a cocaine sniffing bandit in Aso Rock now sent some touts to talk down on that man. Because that thing I get power. Power where you no get, where you rig, where you steal. Una go see hell. Don't worry. Una go feel am. No problem. We dey here. This make I open floor, Johnny. Welcome, guys, to the show. Welcome to the show. Hey, I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning. I say, thank you, Tinubu. Thank you for being such a foolish man. Thank you for being such a dull man. Thank you for being such a Dundee. Thank you for being such a low IQ man that thinks that everything must be attacked. Thank you for being such an egomaniac human being that feels like he cannot be questioned. That feels that everybody that talk to him is above this thing. He's above. He cannot talk to me because I'm Tinubu. Thank you for being such a man. Thank you, because if you're a leader, if you were a leader, you understand that the number one thing every leader gets is criticism. You should be open to receiving criticism every day. That is what makes you better if you want to be a good leader. That people come and say, Oga, this one no good. But as I've always said, my biggest problem with Tinubu is that in the camp of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in the whole APC, Tinubu is the smartest. And Tinubu has an IQ of a chicken. That is my problem. You cannot be in a camp and be the smartest of people in your camp. If Tinubu has an IQ of a chicken, now imagine the IQ of people around him. IQ-less. Some the IQ they read minus. But they get phone, they get social media, so they can come and type Cardinal John. People that till they die, till their ancestry pass on. I'm not talking about you know, and how these people quantify people is by wealth. They don't care how you get the money. When I like sell drugs, when I like keep people get the money, they don't care. They cannot quantify. They don't understand when I'm talking about mental strength. They don't understand any of these things. It is how much you get. You get money in Jagaban. You get money in that's how they quantify people that are important to them. But some of us understand that money, even though it's very important, it's not everything. That's some people that actually have lived life, have studied life, have passed through curriculums to get to the position where they are, and we respect every hard work they put on the way. Education no be scam. Education no be scam. And as long as you cannot vie to the highest levels in education, you have no right to question or talk down on anybody that have done it. Welcome to the show, guys. Let me open up the floor right now. Mikey, my brother, welcome. I see you. But let me allow people speak, allow people start before I bring you inside. Very, very, very important, I beg. Very, very, very important. I'm thinking, I'm just remembering so many things. That's why APC go. APC the space of this week. Then forge later. Make a use from last week. APC last week forge later that Trump send letter to Tinubu. Have any of you seen that letter? Nobody saw that letter. That one don't die. APC this week forge letter say Sultan write letter say he go support Tinubu. Fake. APC yesterday they don't go forge Catholic Youth Organization. Tinubu, when you have a forger as president, every other thing, they just they forge, they go. And somebody asked that question that why did they forge when they know they will be caught? It's simple why they do this. And that's why for me, this is now the most serious part, and I will land on this and I'll open up the floor. The reason why Tinubu and his gang forge, even though they know that they will be caught, is this. They forge and put it out there knowing fully well that there are different means in which information is being passed to the people. We have social media, we have the mainstream media, we have print media, we have the radio media, right? So now imagine when that Trump news came out, they now paid newspapers to publish it, they paid blogs to publish it, they put it on TV, on radio stations. So across the country, the news that went out was that Trump wrote a letter to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even though it never happened, that it was fake. But that message had gone out. Nigerians have already received that message. In hundreds of millions of people got that message. The moment you debunk that it is fake, please, when you come up here, mute your mic, please. The moment that it was debunked that it is fake, the people that will debunk it are me and you on social media. And me and you on social media, when we debunk it, it doesn't pass few millions of people on social media that will get that message. The people that are in the grassroots, that are meant to get the information, that got the first message, will not get the second message. They understand this thing perfectly. So they'll say, leave them, right? NTA will not carry the fake news that it was fake. NTA don't carry that Trump don't come Tinubu. Arise will not carry it. The radio stations that announced it previously will not carry it. You see, that's why they do this. The same thing that they did with what they call this thing, with the Catholic youth. They will pass the message and say, Catholic youth. They know that when it goes around, the fake news go around and spreads. Before the real news will come out, the fake news have already done enough damage. That's what they do it. With that, I say welcome to the show. For those that have been asking why, welcome to the show, guys. Let me open up the floor. King, I'm going to start with King One. King One, welcome to the show. Please have life in 5 minutes, please.
Yeah, Emir Sirdam.
Mikey, I'll come to you next, please.
Good evening, everyone. I greet everyone. First of all, before I start, I will say this.
Please, can you be a little bit audible, please?
Okay, there is a proverb that says, "He who the gods wants to kill, he first of all make them mad," and that is what is happening to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his urchins, APC urchins. That is what is happening to them. This is exactly what is happening to them. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going down. He's a one-time president. That's it. He is gone already. So for the APC folks that are here defending him and all that, you guys are fighting a lost cause. I am telling you guys are fighting a lost cause because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is gone. For him to start fighting religious institutions now, forging letters and all that, he is gone. For the governor of Osun State, He started it. Whatever he is experiencing now is his own doings. Because you are the governor of a state. You still went to the Asarok to bargain your own power that you have already. And you went there. I know he spitted his weakness. And you know Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a cartel and a gang leader. He picked his weak points, which I know that Adeleke told him in that meeting. That is why Tinubu is now using those weak points to fight him. You came out, you said you are supporting him. Tinubu has your state in the 2027 election. Wow. And now what is happening in your state? What is happening? The same Tinubu that they say brought democracy, one of those that fought for democracy, is now withholding the local government funds. The same Tinubu. And you, as an APC urchin, political urchin, you are here supporting him. They are mobilizing you. You are supporting him. Let me tell you this. After Tinubu eventually, which it will never happen, if he finishes with this opposition, he will start from you. Next one will be you people supporting him. And by that time, you wouldn't even have the freedom of speech. Whatever Tinubu is doing in Osun State today, the governor invited him. Yes, the governor invited him. And for the governor to win that election, like Emir Sirdam said, is what? Fire for fire, head to head. If not, Adeleke is going down.
Right.
Fire for fire. If not, he is going down. Because this man is crook. Okay, EFCC did ban the account of the state account. Yes. These are the handworks of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And some people are here calling him a Democrat. Democrat under my foot. Democrat that don't want to be challenged. For Tinubu, he's a full-time forger. We all know him. He forges everything.
Everything.
So that is why you are seeing different documents, forged documents. If APC should release anything today, go and check it. It's false. There is nothing about them that is real. Is it the subsidy he said he stopped paying? He's still paying for subsidy. And Nigerians are still buying the petrol at a higher price. There is nothing good about this man. There is nothing. The only thing we have is to use everything we have to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. Because nothing good is coming out of. Everything about him is fraud. From A to Z. Everything about him. Osun people, if you people really want your governor to continue, you people should come outside. Know the recs, local government recs, INEC recs. Go and get their name one after the other. Know them. That is the way you guys start posting their names online now, telling them that if you guys try to rig this election one way or the other, our protest is starting from you. Even you won't leave that local government. That is the way it is. If you people want to rig that election, and that day, after the voting everything, occupy the whole local government. You guys should occupy those local governments, and also, after that, occupy the collection center. If not, Bola Ahmed Tinubu will still rig his way. He wants puppets. That is what he is doing. He's getting puppets. That's the way the cartel of drug barons, that's the way they behave. They want only puppets. They don't want anybody that will stand against them in any form, in any way. People of Oshun, una go suffer if Adeleke steps down. If una like just the look to Nibu, una go suffer. Una go see suffer. Una go suffer.
All right.
I need the mic.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mikey.
Make Georgia, allow Georgia, make Georgia go first.
Georgia fell off. I don't know where she went to. Georgia fell off. But okay, maybe let me bring someone before you come in now. Ernest Brimo. Ernest.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Please, are you using your earpiece?
Okay, let me remove my earpiece.
Thank you.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're audible. Shoot, you have 5 minutes, please.
Okay, no, I mean, not use of that time.
Everybody I've ever told me I'll not use that time, they'll end up using it.
Don't worry. Sirdam, I want to first of all give you your flowers. Good evening. I've been following you for a long time. This is the first time I'm speaking in your show.
Welcome, sir.
I want to give you your flowers to say thanks for consistency. You know, a man that stands by the truth sometimes seems as if he stands alone. But I thank God for the voices of reason, people like you that keep speaking to show that we will not lose the way and will keep speaking the truth to power. Having said all this, I just want to say this, that it's so unfortunate that we have a lot of gatekeepers, people that stay in the corridors of powers, and they try to help the government to oppress more people, and not knowing that even they too, they are victims. Because what you've gotten times 10, times 20, that would have been yours, you have so oppressed the people for the same oppressors, and you end up getting the change that's rightfully supposed to be yours, but you think it's a privilege, you're not getting it, and you're not happy. Okay? Like you rightly said, we said this is not today they started forging. I mean, they fought Bishop, they've done a lot of things. I mean, the institutions that were so sacred that people don't even open their mouth to talk to, they're now forging a lot of things to just do it for doing sake. And nobody really talks because, yeah, they're in power. But I want to also say that, especially not the people who are oppressing the people, that's not where I'm concerned about. The people that they are using, the people coming on air to defend, or the bad government, whatever they stand for, the lies, that is so obvious that people with their gray hair, young people that are enterprising will come up and defend them. And they will defend it. They know they're saying the lies, but they don't be laughing and they'll be defending. And I just look there, I just shake my head. That you don't even know you're a victim. You don't even know that your children have no future. We have seen this again and again. I just say it was a case study. After Oshun, the next state is going to be the same. Edo State, look at what they just said. They did a survey or whatever, and they got 30 out of 33. This is a state that was thriving in education. Look, these things are there for everybody to see. Nobody's saying, oh, we are making allegations. The facts are there for everybody to see. But I want to tell the people that are defending them, that's where I'm concerned about. That's the people I really am concerned about that. You too, you are a victim. Stockholm syndrome is real. If you help them to perpetrate evil, also remember that you have no future, you have no healthcare, you have no education, you have no security. The kidnapper will not see you and say, oh, because you're in a particular party, you'll be spared. Neither will the doctor see your children and say, because you belong to a particular party, you'll be spared. Neither the market will look at you and say you belong to a particular party, and the price of things will be reduced for you. That's just all I have to say to them. If you want to keep perpetrating your evil, speaking up for people, I wish you good luck. But you know you have no future if you don't think back the future by yourself. That's just all I have to say, Sirdam.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're like the... let me even clap for yourself. Thank you. Your first time speaking on my live, and also you're like the first person that have ever told me that When I tell them you have 5 minutes, tell them that 5 minutes is too much. Safe. That they'll do it in less than 5 minutes, and they will end up they will end up eating more than 5 minutes. I'll be begging them, time I've reached, time I've reached. So thank you so much for keeping to time. You gave us extra like 1 minute. You see, people always say in the comment section, the first person not to use this time. Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. All right, let's move the mic real quick. Guys, please, I just want to indulge everyone of you joining us on the platform. It's the Emir Sirdam show. We do this every Monday through Wednesdays. And tomorrow is going to be early on the violence space, hopefully by God's grace, by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. 8 p.m. tomorrow. So please, you can join us tomorrow. But meanwhile, today, it is mandatory, if you're here listening to the sound of my voice, to please help us power tap the live, guys. We have an agenda of at least 100,000 likes, right? Please, so everybody help us power tap the live. Do not just keep us here. Help us power tap the live. Don't just stand and be watching, eh? My sister Jaja has been a while for Kwarabi.
Saddam, for president, don't put my mother for forefront. I was sick yesterday. I was on medication, malaria, typhoid. That was why I slept off.
How are you feeling today?
I was listening to everything. And whenever we come onto your forum, you get agitated, you get frustrated, you get triggered and gaslighted. The truth of the matter is, you see, I need you to recollect. I'm sorry, I lost my manners. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is fine.
Okay.
You remember when they were doing election? When that was it 3 years ago, before Tinubu won election, according to them, that's if they ever won. You remember that time that Emefiele did that thing, that there was no monies. I don't know if you recollect that time, but then I noticed a pattern whereby it was only APC members that had dollars stashed away. In short, vote buying, because I had people on ground that they were doing vote buying with dollars. BDC companies at that point were thriving during that last election. So it was planned. So you see what's going on Oshu. For me, let it not be I'm a conspiracy theorist, but it makes more sense why Oshun, for me, I feel it's a test run. And I dare Archangel to say it's not a test run. Because if you notice the way they are picking opposition, oppressing, using all the institutes, because right now we no longer have institutes that are really working for the people. They are not serving the people. The institute has been hijacked to serve them. And what is paining me the most, on taxpayers' money, the way they are squeezing Nigerians dry. On taxpayers' money, institutes are not working for the people or serving the people. And then, you see this Olodo uprising we are talking about. Is it not so visible now? But then again, we are more in number. The people are more in number. Are we practicing democracy, or is just tyranny working all in play? How dare we speak? How dare we talk? It's those that are more outside the country that can say what they want to say. But if we really open our mouth and say what's inside our mind, I swear, Sadamba, all of us will either end up in Kirikiri, or one by one they will pick us up. Some will disappear, and nobody will ever hear us. It's more sad that we have people amongst us that are still supporting this APC. Because it's not just even about Tinubu. It's the whole APC that must go. It's the whole APC that must go. Please, what have we gained from APC? Right from the time APC came into the power. This was the same APC I was buying the recharge car. I didn't vote for Buhari because they sold, I never knew anything about Buhari, to be honest with you. But the way they sold this man, I thought the Messiah has come. But we're no longer going to take it lightly with any one of them anymore. Whether you have PVC, you don't get PVC, arrive at the polling unit. These votes must count. Our votes must count, whether they like it or not. Whatever you see them doing is like this state of police. It is like a electoral reform. If you see them rushing any bill, there's a hidden agenda behind it. Because we don't take time to read. It's time for all of us to say enough is enough. Because honestly, being in Nigeria right now is traumatizing. We all need therapy. I'm just saying it, we need therapy. Because it's mind-boggling. There are people that have spent years acquiring an education. And then it's the dollars, the ones that didn't even go to school, that will come and be governing you all for a price. Does that make sense? It's heartbreaking now. The ones where get common sense, where get brains, do you understand? Are the ones now that cannot be anything in their own country. But the ones that know nothing, they will not do all of a sudden because they do wuru, they now have money, are the ones governing us. How do you expect this country to move forward? And look, they don't have the interest of Nigerians at heart. They are as shameless as they come. They say there's wisdom in being in the midst of your elders. But what elders do we have anymore? How can we bend down and be greeting elders anymore? They'll say we are so disrespectful. How can we respect people that are willing to lie, cheat, deceive, do a lot of heinous atrocities, and they stand there and act as if they are better than you?
I swear.
Back in the day, we were told to respect integrity, to respect honest people, whether they are poor or rich, as long as they have good characters. But right now, my dad used to say something like, if you see, it is in Hausa, I don't know how to translate it, but I will try. That in Kagamutina Barna, if you see somebody destroying a society or a community, track the person's route. Track the person's route. By the time you track, you see a question. Because if you know you come from a certain community, they know your father, your grandfather, your this, your that, or your family has built on its reputation. You will not come to a space or whatever it is you are, start doing what these people are doing. Anyway, Sirdam, I think my time is up. I've said enough.
Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. That's one of the major reasons I believe that Tinubu is not from Nigeria. That's one of the major reasons I 100% believe Tinubu is not in Nigeria. Because if this man is a Nigerian, he will not actively be destroying Nigeria the way he's destroying it. And he's not just destroying Nigeria from the ones we are seeing. He's morally destroying Nigeria. The destruction of Tinubu is permitted across the country. Is one that if we don't wake up, Nigeria will turn out to be Lagos in the next 15 years. When I mean turn out to be Lagos, I hope you guys saw the video of Pella's wedding, of those people that were person where they leak person they leak the car, the window of the car, they leak them. The person whole car, same car carry and go. Able-bodied men and women, they don't turn to zombie in real time. Now Tinubu do that thing. This is the Lagos Tinubu built. People don't know. I've given this analogy before. I said that what are the incentives for a young child that grew up in an area and the biggest people in that area are touts, are fraudsters, are Egbon Adubos, are Aberos? What is the incentive of that child to want to go to school? What is the incentive of that child when all the big people that are in that area you're meant to look up to are either crooks, ticket people that have to snatch tickets and snatch bus? What is the incentive of that child that want to go to school? That was how Tinubu terraformed Lagos and turned young, able-bodied men to drug addicts, drug users in the space of 20-something years. And you can see, it is not just Pella. When I show speed. When it came to Nigeria, you guys saw it. You saw their videos. I beg. They turned Nigerian name to Abegistan. Able-bodied men. Before, begging used to be for the dejected in the society. The people that are lepers, they lame, they blind, you must have one disability. The society look at you and say, let's help you. Now you see able-bodied men with muscle. If you see their muscle, they know there is nothing yet thinking of productivity or how can their own is to. In fact, they're not stoning glasses of cars in Lagos. That is Tinubu's Lagos. That is what he's transposing to Nigeria, because I will always say this for Nigerians to understand before I bring up the next speaker, that Tinubu's system of government is a government that there must be poor. There must be poor for Tinubu's system of government to operate. If there are no poor people in Tinubu's system of government, then that country cannot operate. You must have poverty in the highest level, because when there are poor people, when people are poor, they cannot think, they cannot fight for their rights, they cannot defend themselves, they cannot hold their leaders accountable. All they are thinking about is, what will I eat tomorrow? What will I eat this night? What they are thinking about, the next meal. Tinubu understood that, and he weaponized it in Lagos, and he's weaponizing it across the country. So it is important for Nigerians to understand the risk. Tinubu is an imminent danger, not just to democracy in Nigeria, but to the moral fabric of our country. That's why we must stop in 2027. If not, we see zombie apocalypse for Nigeria, and it will not be a funny one, honestly speaking. Thank you, guys. Let me bring in Mikey. If you want to come in right now, welcome, my brother.
Man, it's crazy.
Man, my brother, it's been a while. Honestly speaking, how have you been now?
See, the past couple of days have just been crazy. You know, yesterday, I came back from work, I was knocked out. I said, let me just have a quick nap and then join by 10. More. By the time I could wake up like this, now past 12, almost to 1. So I just wanted to tag in along, but it's been a hell of a week. There's no day you put on your TV or you go through X or something that you will not hear one crazy shit that APC is doing. And all this is might surprise a lot of people, but me, with Tinubu, nothing surprises me, because I know how that the DNA of how that man's DNA is wired. There is nothing about him that is real. And I was having a conversation this afternoon with Niger Watchdog, and they were saying, "Oh, he no go fit kill all of us. He no go fit buy everybody." I said, Tinubu go ready to burn everything to ashes and rule over the ashes. That's the kind of person he is. And if you look at his trajectory and look at how far he's gone, you know, he's a winner take all. He has to be him. He wants to have the final say. He's a bully. He's everything. Whatever it is you can call. And people still think it's about the person Tinubu. They don't understand that. I kept saying this, that Tinubu is an ideology. It's the very ideology that was embedded in the formation of the country, of the geographical location called Nigeria. Because to be honest with you, Nigeria is just a geographical location. It's not yet a country. It's not yet a nation. And this is the first time that we are fighting for the nation called Nigeria. If there is ever going to be a nation Nigeria, this is going to be the first time we are coming close to having that nation. And what do I mean by that? A place where we have a common struggle, we have a common enemy, and we have a common reality. A place where citizens can, for the first time, take their lives in their own hands. Because all this while, everything we have always gone through has always been the feudal system, where one man, you were saying something about the North, where they are not in the character or in the habit of questioning their leaders, where the leader says go left, everybody goes left. It's a feudal system. That's the thing. And when we even talk about the North is not those kind of people. Because the North, you remember you lived in the North. There was a time in the North where the Sodana, which was Ahmadu Bello then, refused to adopt Sharia law because he wanted to accommodate the Christian in that place. You know, he refused. He was, and that was why a lot of people moved to the North. And they did business, and their business thrived. And a lot of people from the West moved to the North. These were people living in harmony until the feudalized system came in that is entrenched on making sure that it is the will of the elite, the powerful, that thrives. And that is why they will go to any length. Whatever is happening to Adeleke right now is the system. That is the way it has always been. One man calls the shot, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure that you bend to my will. the elite and the government, even in the history of Nigeria till now, they have always muzzled and forced their will on the people. It's just that what the idea of Tinubu has done is it magnified it, it blew it out of proportion to the extent that people who were in the struggle of the military dictatorship were saying that even during Abacha, comparing Abacha's regime to now, that this one is worse than Abacha. Can you imagine that somebody will come in 2026? And I'm not talking about people who lived in the regime of I lived in the regime of Abacha, and I can categorically testify to that. The people who live in the regime of Abacha are saying the level of authoritarianism that is operating now is even worse than when Abacha was the head of state. And so, we are at the peak. We are at the very, very peak of it all. And I can say, the only thing that can save this country right now is the people united. And there's the good news, because Saddam, as this is going on here, I saw a lot of groups. I cannot believe the number of people who are ready to see out Tinubu's government. And Tinubu's urging, like Angel, that's why you see, people like Angel, there's no peace for the wicked. They keep jumping from one place to the other to find out what is going on, because they know that they are the minority. So people like Angel, they are like agents that they send to go and gather intel and come and tell us what's the environment, what is the conversation out there. It's not popular. This APC government is not popular. He knows it's not popular, and so he will deploy every power of the state. So we have to be ready. Like I used to say, we have to be ready. We have to want it more than him. These guys are in the minority. They are not up to us. Yes, everybody is, an average Nigerian is scared for their life. Your parents has embedded that fear in you. They will tell you, don't go and die for the country. If we don't die for our country, if we don't fight for our country, what are we going to fight for? So we should believe something. We should fight for something. And I'm happy that, the Nadeco of 2026 is the entire Nigeria, the entire 140 million poor people in Nigeria. They are their own Nadeco, a group of elites, right? This President Nadeco is a group of 140 million people who do not have money to japa, like they ran away. So we're going to stay in that place, and we are going to, people they pray, say make Tinubu buy. Me, I know they pray make it buy you. I won't make we beat time. Make them do ballot, come more time for that place. Because if he buy, escape, he is escaping judgment. Make it there alive like this. All of them, with all his cronies, with all his governors, we move. Let all of them be displaced. Let people take power while they are alive. Let them see the Nigerian citizen take the power, go out en mass, enforce their will, and say that have had enough. This country has to be a nation. So if there is anything that's going to happen, to be honest, I really do not care that much about what happened in Osun State. I really, whatever, that guy, he thought that by kissing the ring, he's going to have it easy. You don't have it easy. He's not going to have it easy. So we need, just like the mobilization is going on, I'm happy. I have to tell you today, when I went on and I checked around and the temperature out there, trust me, there is just too many people that are waiting for January to come, and let's come and see all the madness that APT want to deploy. So please there's no fear. I'm not, like I said, from now to January, hope is what I'm going to be preaching to you people. They are the enemy's camp are the one that is afraid. Archangel, as he did like this, they fear. If they walk out for street self, for you go they looking back. These guys they say I go they fear. That's why they show him face. So they are more afraid than us. So don't be scared. There is nothing they can do. Our numbers is overwhelming, and we have to keep preaching that gospel. We have to keep getting it out there for as many people as we can. It is the time where we take back our country. This is the time. If we miss it this time around, there is no other opportunity. But I know that Nigerians won't disappoint. We will take back our country. Let me allow other people to speak.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Honestly speaking, we have no option, man. We have no option. If we miss 2027, Otilo is being. Meanwhile, guys, please power tap the live, and if my people they give bomb submission like this, if they don't come this live now, like they dash them do gift, they don't get money. When I give my people gift, I beg, make this live light up my life. If you see my speakers, now they encourage them, please for me on my behalf. Please, apart from Archangel, in fact, I encourage Archangel also. You know, easy to they do morning, afternoon, and night shift to defend Tinubu from space to space, from live to live. Archangel they go. The man, his KPI is 13 lives per day. My life is ending. After that, I will go sleep. You go say, if Archangel the gym for a mouth. He exercise him. You know, if it's about bad thing, if it's about bad thing, you go explain, tired, no evidence. No evidence. People are disaster. What did they explain? Oh yeah, come on, Archangel, or me can defend EFCC. Because that's the only thing people need to defend. There is nothing people will do this government to do that is bad. Archangel, or me can defend EFCC. Please, I want to hear you defend the freezing of Osun State account. I want to hear you defend it.
Thank you very much, my beloved brother, the Emir Sirdam show. We are brothers, but in different opposing parties. All well and good. And my brother, M4 Mickey, you know, we've spoken a lot. And my beloved sister, Jaja, we've spoken a lot. But here is the fact. We cannot relinquish the fact. Governor Adeleke, when he came in, there were chairmen. He went there and cut their administration short. He removed them from office. That is infringing on the rights of the citizens that voted those local government chairmen into office. Adeleke didn't appoint them. They were voted for.
Archangel, that is different from what I'm. No, Archangel.
No.
Archangel. No.
I'm bringing it from the beginning.
Wait, Archangel. Let me end your time so that I will not hold you from your time. Because you see what I don't want, right? We have had this conversation here. Unmute your mic, please. Let's have this conversation.
Right, I'm with you.
Me and you have had this conversation on this platform before. True or false?
Yeah, we've had a couple of conversations.
This particular Osun State own that I told you that the Supreme Court said that the federal government has no right to stop the payment, that is illegal, stopping the payment of local government funds. I told you to check Google, and you checked it and you saw it.
No, not me. I think it's somebody else because I did not check Google.
Okay, please check Google and verify and know that the Supreme Court said what Tinubu did was.
I knew about the Supreme Court just verdict, but I'm talking about what the governor did. Let me ask you, is it right? What
the governor you're claiming the governor did, I cannot verify because as APC we wanna be everything when I talk na lie, so I cannot verify it.
Google. You can Google.
I can only follow what the court of law. If it was wrong according to what you're saying, the court of law wouldn't have said that let the government pay them. So are you saying the Supreme Court is wrong? Archangel.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, I have to just give a quick conversation to my beloved. But here is what I'm saying. I'm not disputing what the Supreme Court said. Okay, the Supreme Court has the right to give their verdict because even some of these people in Supreme Court, their life is not straight. You know, some of these judges in the Supreme Court, we need to investigate them. A lot of them take bribes. They will not stand for the rule of law. They will give wrong verdict that will not make Nigeria proud. But here is the point. What Adeleke did is wrong. And what the presidency is doing is the same thing Sirdam, you've been saying, calling for on this life. You are the one saying, why will Tinubu be giving governors money and not hold them accountable? Now, this is a governor this is a president who is telling a governor, you can't just remove local government chairman. You are now infringing on the rights of the local government. Return these people back to office, let them finish their term, then let the people vote them out the way they vote them in. But the governor is behaving like God's lost of the ring. And the president is saying, okay, we will withhold your fund until you return these people back to office. Why is Supreme Court in all this?
Okay.
And the Supreme Court put some memos out that, what you are doing is against the Constitution and the Electoral Act of the Federal Republic.
Okay, I'm starting your time now. So
all right, good.
Let's agree now. Okay, let me agree with you that Tinubu is right by seizing their local government fund for the past 15 months till today. Now explain to Nigerians as your time starts now why Tinubu went to now freeze the state accounts today.
Thank you very much, my brother Emir Sirdam. See, I love dancing governor. I love that guy a lot. But when I saw that the account was freezed, I was shocked. Then I said, what's happening? I have to go look it up to say, okay, why? Because I know President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the saint God sent to us. He didn't just freeze somebody's account for no reason. Then when I checked, do you know what we found? My brother, do you know what we found? Adeleke has created multiple accounts that is diverting ghost worker salary into ghost workers. Adeleke created ghost workers and is diverting funds into this account for his own electoral malpractices because he wants to buy votes. Adeleke wants to buy people's votes. He lumped the Osun State people into poverty. Then he wants to use bread and rice and garri to buy votes so that I can be elected. See, being the saint President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is, it would be of wrong and immoral for him to look to, even the president doesn't need to look into it, but we have a God sent, a pastor, in EFCC who oppose the
Who is that now? Please don't beat your mic,
who
please.
oppose the morality, okay, and they freeze the account. Will they release the account? Yes. They will have to investigate and say, why do you have these numerous ghost workers for over close to 4 years you've been in office? We can't just allow this malpractice. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when he was then governor of Lagos State, he cut off ghost workers. See, it is the destiny of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to shut ghost worker in his administrations. He did it in Lagos State and he's doing it in the federal. You will know it's a destiny thing. Why would Ademola be doing ghost worker in the 21st century? In the 21st century, ghost worker? No, my brother, Sirdam, you know. Even you, Sirdam, you will not entertain act of ghost worker issue in our administration, in our governance. This is wrong. This money could have solved electricity problem in Osun State that Ademola Adeleke is not doing. This money will have solved some road construction in Osun State. He refused to do all this. This money will have bring investment, a lot of investment into Osun State. Why is he stubborn that he will not return people back to office? Why is Adeleke stubborn?
So
that people that were elected by the people, you will not return these people back to the office to finish their tenure. So it's wrong. If I were President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I would declare state of emergency because the state government is fighting the local government. And yank him out.
please stop on muting your mic now. I'll drop if you mute your mic, please. Please shout.
Of the governor's office and put him on a suspension for some couple of period. Why will you suspend local government chairman all over Osun State? President Tinubu is too lenient. No, Sirdam, you can agree with me that President Tinubu is too lenient. I know, Sirdam, if you are the president of Nigeria, you will have yank Adeleke out. You will have yank. I know you don't take nonsense. Maybe this guy just open his mic. You wait at your please don't open your mic. And you will yank him out with the authority of presidency. You will yank Adeleke out and put him in suspension for 6 weeks or 6 months until they restore all those guys back to office so that they will be voted out of office. So, what we are saying in essence is what the presidency is doing is called justice and fairness. The Supreme Court refused to do their job. Instead of them to tell him to return those people back to office, they are going after that the money should be released. Is Adeleke paying the judges at the Supreme Court? All those justice, are they being paid by Adeleke? Because why won't the Supreme Court hold Adeleke accountable for violating the Constitution and the Electoral Act of this country? These people were voted in. You should have allowed them to be voted out. You yank them off. Adeleke is good at yanking people off. If I were President Tinubu, it's too late. I will yank him off too. For 15 months, he yanked these people off. Denying the people that voted them into office their electoral right to vote in their candidate of choice. Saddam, you know better. Thank you.
Okay, Jelly. Please, I'll drop you. Please. I'm sorry. When next you come on my life, please. If you're paying to talk, please, you have to wait. I beg, no vex. You have to learn the curve on my platform. I beg. Truth, if I'm thinking about, I would have done so many things. Okay, Jello. More. People they cry across all my platforms, from Facebook to Twitter to YouTube. People they cry. How can they torture people? Hey, APC. APC. Even the one way go say they go talk. Even the one way be say that say APC. This one is zombie apocalypse. Nothing way you cannot say an APC supporter. You cannot. There is nothing Tinubu will do on earth. There is nothing Tinubu will do on earth that people will not check. There is nothing. Hey. 10 days to elections. Now Tinubu AFCC say then go search person. I can it's well. Look, I pass my beg. Ugota 6.
Thank you so much.
This is your 5 minutes. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Emir Sirdam. It has been long. This is my first time on your TikTok live here.
Oh, thank you.
On YouTube.
Thank you. Welcome.
So, thank you, sir. To the last speaker that just finished speaking, Archangel, because I know him across different platforms, both on the on different platforms on TikTok here. I've met him several times. We have argued on several things, which we always disagree, and I don't think there's any time, any day, so far this APC government is concerned, that we agree on anything. So since he talked about that Osun State governor removed the local government chairman, so at least can you explain to me why Monday Okwebolo removed the local government chairman that was elected during the time of Obaseki in Oyo State? Why he used APC talks to use cane to flog them out? I am not talking about that. He used talks to flog them out of their elected office. Both the local government chairman and the councillors, their office was locked. So can you explain that for us? Because since you are talking about Osun State, now can you explain why Monday Okwebolo was not suspended? Can you explain to us why the funds of Edo State was not seized? Since it's not normal for that to be done, can you please explain to us why Okwebolo used talks to flog out elected local government chairman that was elected during the time of Obaseki before he came into power, and whereby their tenure have not ended? He used his talks to flog them out of his, and they all left. I am not talking about from Ego to Uvia to Ekubaoka, all the local government that was made up of PDP local government chairman, they were all flogged out of their position with APC talks. The video are online. It's not a thing of that maybe you say you should go and make a research. It's online. ITV in Benin City, it was on their platform on YouTube. So can you explain that to us? Now, you talked about that Tinubu is a saint, and Many a time when I listen to you guys, I don't know if maybe if we live in different world or in different planets, because I don't understand. In which world will you call somebody like Tinubu a saint? I don't understand. Just make me understand. In which world will you call Tinubu a saint? Is it a man that level of different standard is upon his name that you cannot talk of the secondary school or primary school that he attended and you call him that he's a saint? His real age, you cannot even account to his real age. You cannot even account to his real age, and you are here telling me that he is a saint. So please, my brothers and my sisters, anytime that we are coming out to all here to say whatever we want to say, we should try to at least, even though we want to lie, but let the lie be a lie that somebody can be able to defend. We know that anything concerning APC is very difficult to defend it. That is just the truth. But please, there are some things that we are saying here. It's very painful because because I was so pained when you were speaking, but I just try to hold myself because they don't need to allow your emotion to override your action many times, because it's very painful that you will come out here to tell Nigerians the pain they are feeling. Imagine APC talks going out online to forge different certificates, including the certificate, the letterhead of Catholic Church Youth Association, or what is it called, to forge it just to prove a point. And what is all this for? And not just that you're making the country into mess, but
Gota, are you there?
To the international communities, because his network is bad. Yeah. They will look at all of
Ugota was struggling with your network. Oh. All right. Let's move on. Meanwhile, please, guys, you can join us tomorrow. Sorry, Ugota, can you hear me? I'll have to drop you and bring you back up. Sorry, please. Maybe if you just come back, I have one more minute. I'll see you back in a minute. If you can hear me, Ugota, request for the mic. I'll see you back your 1 minute to wrap up your submission. But meanwhile, please, guys, can you guys all just pause for a minute while you your brain tries to come back from the little mini shock that Archangel took you guys on. Please power tap the live. We have a mandate on this platform to hit a limit of 100,000, and there are a whole lot of people in this building right now that we should be doing that real quick. Please, everybody, get on your fingers and help us hit our targets. Thank you so much. All right, let me circle the mic right now to Mozetti World. Mozetti World.
Hello. Well, thank you for having me, first of all. I mean, I've been listening to people speaking, right? And, one of the speakers that caught my attention was, I think, for Mickey, when he said, Tinubu is the kind of person that would rather allow Nigeria burn down the flash piece to hold power. No truer words has ever been said. No truer words has ever been said. Right from what happened in 2023, from what transpired in 2023, I knew that this guy doesn't give a single fuck. Like one single this guy does not give it. He doesn't care. And it's not just him. The syndicate of criminals around him, they do not care. Now, that brings us to the question. You can be rest assured that whatever tactics he did is 2023. He's going to 10 exits and do it in 2027. You can be rest assured. We have been seeing, the patterns. You can see the APC primaries. You can see what's going on in Osun State. You can see the listing of NDC and all, And just trust me, by the time we start getting closer to January, the tribalism, the tribalism group would push further with their own end. You see it. The question is now, what do we do? Are we going to let this slide like we did in 2023? That is the ultimate question. Sorry, that's the ultimate question, because you know what I always say? Nigerians, we talk a lot of shit, right? But when it's time for action, everybody will just lock up and keep it moving. Say, leave it for God and understand. That is the ultimate question. Are we going to let it slide in 2023? Sorry, in 2027. Because you can be rest assured, Tinubu will do whatever it takes. He doesn't care. The question is, are we going to let it happen? Because it's not all about polling units. I mean, hearing people say going to your polling unit to defend your vote. The magic doesn't happen in the polling unit. The magic happens in coalition centers. That's why they do not want to fix that loophole of automatic transfer and transmission of results. They do not want to fix that loophole. Because the magic does not happen in the polling, because they know people in the polling units will definitely protect their votes. We saw it in 2023 now. People in the polling units will ultimately protect their votes and will do the needful. But when it goes to the coalition centers where they don't allow people, that is where everything happens. Now, would we let it slide? That is the ultimate question. Are we ready for the battle ahead? That is the ultimate question. Like, it's crazy the way things are going. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. The amount of recklessness, shown by this Tinubu regime, the criminality and recklessness, and of course for democracy in Nadeko and stuff. This guy. You can tell that it's not just him pushing all of this, because to be honest, I think he is kind of similar. So it's the group around him pushing all of this criminality. So what are we going to do as a people? What are we going to do as a people? I know somebody said, they are outnumbered and stuff. But we all know they have the machinery, the government's machinery to do whatever they need to do. How can you have a candidate that this guy does not even have a certificate? A basic question.
All right, please, in a minute, please. Just your time is up, but if you just wrap up in a minute, please.
Okay, let us. Did you go to school or not? No first school living certificates, no SSC, and nobody is talking about it. And sometimes I get on platforms and I see ABC guys trying to twist the truth, twist this, twist that. The guy is just doing whatever he likes, and Nigerians are not. They are not ready. I don't think Nigerians are ready.
My brother, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And the Nigerians are ready now. You can only speak for yourself. Get yourself ready. Sorry. Get people around you ready. You can't generalize and say Nigerians are not ready, because me, I'm ready. So if you're ready, we are Nigerians speaking on this platform. Many of them are ready. So just you can only do what you have to do, right? I don't buy that view of the Nigerians already because people I know are ready. But thank you very much. I just have to circle up on the mic and pass it. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All right. Please, guys, please, while we move on with the conversation, I want to just further say tomorrow will be by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. You can join us on the Violence Space tomorrow, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. We'll be streaming that live from X. This is actually a TikTok show. In case for those watching us across other platforms, please, I just want to indulge everyone if you listen to the sound of my voice, wherever you are, whatever platform you're using right now, please help us share the live, repost the live, retweet the live, wherever you are. People on X, please, you guys are good numbers there. So just help me repost the live from X right now. Repost the link wherever you're watching it from right now, please. Let's get up in the conversation to wrap up the space real quick. Pass the mic right now to, I think, Mr. Light, then King Abdul in that order. 5 minutes each, please. Mr. Light, you're welcome, my brother. Good evening. Sorry, Mr. Light, before I bring you up, let me bring in Ugota. Ugota, you had 1 minute to wrap up your submission. So in a minute, I'm going to bring you up right now so you can wrap up in a minute, please. Ugota, can you hear me? Oh, I saw your request. I brought you up. I don't know why. Okay, Mr. Light, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You have the. Oh my goodness, I almost disconnected you now.
Right.
You have the live in 5 minutes, please.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Well, meaningful Nigeria. I love the submission from my brother Archangel because he just unwrapped what they have been telling us on how Tinubu and Obasanjo saga went that year. That was the campaign they always use. Did you know that when they seized that one are just a few local government allocation when the Tinubu create, then he was able to handle it. My brother just asked some simple questions that went up just now. Say, how about our government, my own government in those states? How will they drive elected officials from their seats in my local government before these recent votes for local government now appointee 90 before they vote their vote. And this their vote when we vote for here. I went to feel that day. If you can vote 1 minute and leave there, it'd be like a family meeting. That was perfect from master strategy. I have just decided to every day, if I want to speak on any platform, I will just show my face. Because I know BT group, I know be bad people, I know if you put camera. Permit me to say, I don't know if I'm wrong or right. At the time, it get where you go reach. Anybody when want to come disclose all this their nonsense garbage, we just can say, open your camera, make we even they see who they lie for us and who get truth for us. Sometimes we need to even deceive them. Like the other guy yesterday, we enjoy him as he wear blue, like Bala blue. You see, this is just a tips of what will happen for the general election. Now APC they show us so. They don't show us from Edo states, from all the election since Tinubu enter. How you remove the incumbent government, place for Port Harcourt, how they use the power anyhow without constitutional rights. It will place the power on you. But the people that come to defend it, they always get back up and like all those people, once they come the show, they will invite some of their people, they will be on FYP, they will get the true coin. My brother, look at me. I have never eaten your coin before. If APC send me coin, Ogun, you know what it will do you. I no go need your coin, and I can never need your coin to survive. You see this APC, we are going to remove them like the way they come inside. It's like a thief. He jump into your house, then when you find that inside there, now you know the kind of style when you want to remove from inside your house. Like my brothers that you interject just now before you finish. You say, I'm Nigeria ready. Yes, I'm number one Nigeria for you. I did ready. Now, what do make you people don't record? We know we come with violence, but if violence meet us, the violence will take it by force. Bro, we are fighting for our children's future. This come 2027, not beyond this rubbish one they talk. Now just state government elections one they do. One they use a federal power. If you use federal power, I'm going to let Tinubu know that the right he has in Nigeria, I also have the right too. If you fight me, I fight you back with all my strength until my last breath. Until my last breath. I don't even care about the red water that will pour out from my body at this moment. This is the height of rascality that you guys have shown us. But don't forget, children will be better than their parents. Nobody pray for his head to be better than his child. This thing that we learn from now, if we start to unravel it, I hope soon I will wait to, because of time, I will end it here.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Let's keep our plan and put our head forward. Thank you, APC.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you. Meaningful Nigeria.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Archangel, they mad. They insulting here. They say with your clear. You know, if you open your face, people will see your face. They fear. How you know the irony of Tinubu supporters is this like Archangel now. Archangel, all you do every day, you wake up from morning to night is praise Tinubu. You praise Tinubu in the morning. You dey praise Tinubu past your creator self. Morning, afternoon, and night. You dey praise Tinubu everywhere you go. What do you fear? What are you scared of? What are you scared of as a Tinubu supporter that you cannot? None of you. I said this. 90% of Tinubu supporters on social media are faceless. Apart from the one I made of I can generate for this life, figure like 5 accounts. You go carry one come. You go use with 5 phones. You go carry another one. They give himself gifts. You carry another one. They say, "Hey, hey, you're doing well." You carry another one. Only I can be 5. I can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One name go be Yemi. One name go be Umi. One name go be Ha. One name go be Da. 5 names. Only you. Now why they don't want to show their face? Because I ask myself. I say, you're not at the mercy of the DSS or the police or the. You don't have anything to be scared of. You are people that get power. Why would they fear to show their face? APC supporters, Tinubu supporters. Why all of? If I get attacked on my social media platforms, 98% of people that attack me are faceless. They know they show their face. I watch them like, why are you people scared? You don't believe in this man? You are ashamed that if we pursue him in 2027, you won't make if we talk for because if Archangel come out now, if I did be a palo, Archangel did be a palo. I don't know be Archangel. Why are you scared? If you go to any social media platform and see the people that are supporting Tinubu supporters, that are supporting Tinubu, go and check. Go and check. I will give you, if you can screenshot for me, a platform where Tinubu supporters are there, and 50% of them on that platform have their face on. Reach out to me, I'll give you 100,000 naira. Half of them on the speaker, their face there. You know they're possible. Even the ones in diaspora, they go hide their face like witch. they support him for public. I just don't. I can never understand that. If Tinubu was actually good market, it will be good market. Everybody one day associate with good market, but you know inside you that this man represents everything dark. But because of agenda, I must support him. No wahala. Welcome, I have the live in 5 minutes. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Samuel. Good morning for me. It's morning anyway. Hope you are good.
I'm fine, sir. Welcome, sir.
Yeah. My first time coming up on your box.
Oh, welcome.
I used to be on the FYP. Yeah, let me commend you for the job you're doing. What you are doing for the country, for the generation unborn. One good thing about TikTok and every other social media platform is whatever you are doing, you are actually setting records. You know what I mean? 10 years, 20 years, 50 years to come, we will see the work you've done and how wonderful it would be if people say, oh, wow, so he did this in such a time like this, right? And you'll be blessed if people come to say, yeah, he did a wonderful work, instead of saying, oh, it was very, very bad, you know. So that's it. So far I've seen you've been doing a wonderful job, and I want to commend you.
Thank you.
Right. So that's it. Talking about Tinubu's approach to Osun State and what's going on. This is a question of kettle calling pot black. You know, it's as simple as that. It's a kettle calling pot black. If the governor of Osun State, if he has done something wrong with the finances and whatever, then definitely due process should be followed. EFCC should do their job. Every other agency that is supposed to do their job should do their job with a view to bringing them to book. You know, whoever does something wrong should be, you know, just the way they are following. You see the way they are following the man that formed the fake ministry, right, or fake parastatal. For now, nobody has held anybody except the man that they put in front. But chief of staff was deeply involved, and he's still sitting pretty, you know. So that's why I said that a kettle is calling a pot black, you know. Because this man is in opposition, and because APC want to grab that post, they have to do things the way APC do their things. You know, for now, I don't want to dwell much on Osun State. I want to dwell more on 2027 and what is happening. As I heard some people supporting Tinubu and saying he did that. Any person at this point supporting Tinubu, I think that person is a fraud, and I will tell you why that person is a fraud. It doesn't matter if you are a judge. It doesn't matter if you are the most learned in the country. It doesn't matter if you are the richest. It doesn't matter who or what. It doesn't even matter if you are the cardinal or if you are the pope. It doesn't matter. If you see a man whose background is unknown, whose primary and secondary education is unknown, whose brothers are unknown, whose sisters are unknown, you understand? Whose university certificate and degree is unknown at this point, and you still support the man, then you are a fraud. You are a walking fraud. There's no two ways about it. It doesn't matter whatever you support. It doesn't matter. Let's say you're Archbishop now, you come out and say, for whatever reason, you support Tinubu. You are a fraud. It's as simple as that. No two ways about it. Do you understand? If a boy in the rural village can produce a certificate, our grandfathers and our fathers can produce a certificate. My mom, who is retired, still has her standard 6 certificate that she used to go to primary school. You know, anytime she brings it out, she says, you see, I have this distinction. Even though she didn't proceed. You understand? She will still tell you I had distinction. And somebody who is the president of a country, you know, cannot produce his primary and secondary education certificates. And people are still supporting him. And now, how How do we reason? And what do we call such thing? Do you see when people abroad, when Nigerians are referred to fraudulent abroad, it's not because of maybe Yahoo guys. This is the things they see at the international level and they stamp Nigeria as fraud. You see things like this. Because the international community, they know all these things, they see all these things. And that is why Tinubu's administration will never be, because they have a lot of things holding him, right? For him to maintain his mystery nature, we pay every month, every year with our money to cover up his backside, to lobby. You understand? To lobby anywhere around the world so that people will stop talking about it. So my time is up. What I'm trying to say is this: I hate coming to a platform and I hear people singing Tinubu's praise and whatever. It cannot come in like Peter B said. It cannot come in from the window and start cleaning the house and clean the hardware. No, it's fraud. It's a working fraud. So, Namira, thank you so much. Let me not exceed your time. Let me not break your rule.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, well, thank you very much. Meanwhile, guys, please can we all just keep power tapping the live? We are very close to our target. What's happening, guys? What's happening? Please, everybody, power tap the live. Mikey, I need to see your work today. When I just done me today. I believe I see everybody don't leave me for you. But meanwhile,
we're not leaving for you. We did.
Now they do. Now they work today.
We did. Oh yeah. Maybe we put this thing. Everybody 1,000 likes.
I really want to shut down early today because honestly speaking, tomorrow go long for me. But guys, meanwhile, I think who is to go next? I think Kobe, and then Abi. Yes, and King Abdullah order, please. Guys, please.
Yeah, it's me. Hi.
All right, you have the live. Go on, sir.
Okay, so the truth about it is that when that guy said that Nigerians are not ready and you were trying to shut him down, I felt somehow because I'm of the school of thought that Nigerians are not ready. You know why? I've been somebody who have been protesting since I joined the university. Protest. No, they fear me. I protested from year 100 level in University of Benin to end bad governance protest. Before I left Nigeria, even when I left Nigeria, I came back again. I still joined protests for the end governance, but before I finally say no, this country will keep us in career before. See, the truth about it is that Nigerian youth does not understand the damage we are doing to ourselves by keeping this fraud of a government in power until you step out of the country and present your green passport to be stamping somewhere and they push you into a counter and start questioning you. It is not because Nigeria not be Nigeria, they do the highest Yahoo for the whole world. Go and check. Nobody's can reach Indian people and Chinese. Just that Nigerians are learned. But because of what they read on the internet, imagine a low-life person. I've lived in South Africa. Imagine a low-life South Africa coming to tell you that Nigerians cannot afford Thailand's tickets and arrive to the job. Now, because our government has reduced us to giving us rights. Full light, no, they give them rights. Road bad, give them rights. People like Tinubu, you don't take power from people like Tinubu ordinarily. You take power from people like Tinubu by force. And that is who he is. You know what? This is a man who has prepared for over 30 years to be a Nigerian president. Go and read the history. Most of us don't read. Tinubu has been positioning himself right from the days of to become the president. So that's why I say when he gets to this point, grab it, take it, run with it. He knows what he's saying. Because he has gotten to that point. You think that slogan, Emiloko, is just by the road corner. He knows that it's his turn. This is somebody who has waited patiently, systematically positioned himself to be president. And since he has failed woefully, the only way Nigerians will send him out is that on that day of that polling unit, I did it 2023, yes, I was in Nigeria, 2023, as we vote finished, as in they count that vote finished, we told this, what they call the officer in the police, say, if this vote number rise, we know your house, we know where your wife shop there, so no worry yourself. So I don't want to say some certain things because it's online and all that, but these are the statements Nigeria youth need to put out. We are to see, this country, they don't run this country aground. See, it gets some part of the world where you go get to you. If they tell you that your politicians are the owners of big franchise, big businesses, big cars, but it get where I reach for the world there. Where they tell me saying a Nigerian politician get that kind of mansion with expensive cars packed and covered with tarpaulin. This is our money. And somebody somewhere is taking 20,000, 40,000 data money to keep supporting this bullshit. Do you know where I'm going? Do you know how long I finished school? I am one person who never wanted to leave Nigeria. I graduated 2012. I've worked in the bank, worked in different places, done my own business. I look myself, I say, no, these people go cut person dream from before I pack my bag and left. And somebody somewhere, they tell me, say, it's funny to keep supporting this thing. You think all this forgery and all these defense are doing all, I think international communities are not aware. They are aware, they are seeing it, they are laughing. Tomorrow you tender your wife, they tell you make you bring scratch card. Next tomorrow you tender this, they say bring cut of affidavit, go to affidavit, go and do this, go and do authentication. You think in not just this thing. There are some embassies that you submit Nigerian certificate, they ask you go to Ministry of Education, go and do authentication. Go to this embassy, go and do legalization. You think it's a joke? Nothing's like this. And I keep saying it, Nigeria, you are not ready. When you are ready, that is why at every point in time they are avoiding protests, because they know that these protests can be escalated. But until you are ready to do something, you will not be afraid of to march out. That is all I have to say. Thank you. You don't really get with it, because if you keep saying this thing that this, we know this guy is bad. We know insecurity has gone up. We know cost of living has gone up. We know everything has gone up. Everybody knows this thing. What are we doing to it? The only time, since we cannot go out for a regular protest, the only last protest we can do is that after voting, stick to your vote, let it count. If you no count, if that polling officer, whatever reconciliation officer, if you go out, go back to meeting, go and reconcile, go there and recount the vote with him and his family. By the time we then national TV talk and say they don't use one returning officer count vote with him and his family, the rest 36 states go learn lesson and sit up. Just imagine if they didn't do this for Abia State. Just imagine that woman collected money and move on. Do you think we will celebrate Abia State of today? We need people to let these people know. See, I've worked with politicians before. They know rate us, my brother. I know where they talk. They know rate us. It is well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. You know, life for that, they know rate us, honestly speaking. And
they know rate us because when I've worked with one politician that was going for a governorship seat before. See, he get within them. Do you know that is when I know about what they call give them commotion in their midst. They will be talking about a particular political problem in Nigeria, and all of a sudden you start seeing big blog posting about Nash, posting about bread. Do you think it's this? They paid heavy millions of naira to distract you, both of us, and let the matter slide down. I have been in strategic meeting where they do things like that, where they plan things like that, where they rent place, keep people in that house, let them keep bombing the internet with unscrupulous news and everything. But they don't rate Nigeria youth. But it's unfortunate. A lot of people don't go know this way they support this stupid government until the day you step out of Nigeria, from Nigeria airport, land in your destination, and they see your passport. The two immigration officer will look at themselves, look at the passport, and ask you to go to one corner. If ordinary Albania here, when I just say make a story rich, I know the treatment we person see for the airport, because why you're carrying it. You think they are not seeing what is happening, and you are supporting a well-known. You think America don't know the level of your government involvement in drug? What could they play? Is well.
Oh. Ooh. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much.
Saddam,
thank you.
Saddam, please make I choose something in.
Yeah, go on.
Just made one serious point about the distraction.
I swear.
See, Saddam, it will shock you. Say all these forgeries letter, the youth of Catholic diocese letter, all these things.
The distraction, my brother.
They do it
intentionally, yeah.
I'm telling you.
Like distraction now. Like distraction. They all know it's distraction. They know this.
Imagine
is
they put that letter.
See, let me tell you something.
Everybody just started to talk about the forged letter. Okay. Make I even tell you another one. All these certificate saga where they post, where all these things are strategically done to shift the conversation from the reason where we're supposed to be talking about to start talking about other things. These guys are they know the way Nigerians are, and they know how to give you bones, and you keep chasing the bones.
Yes, now we be like goats when they give cassava leaf made a chop. See, there's something somebody reviewed recently, and about man of God or something like that was saying, he out of maybe sleep mouth, he can't do you know how much I pay to defend my father in the Lord online? I just tapped somebody and says, look at that thing when I tell you.
Yeah, I think I heard that. Yeah, I heard it. I heard one. Yeah, one.
I don't want to call name because of religious disease. Somebody said, do you know how much I pay to defend my father in the Lord online? Now, that is to let you know, if a pastor can do that, do you know how much somebody seeking political power will pay to keep you distracted? For 1 week, we are still comparing one celebrity wedding to another junior celebrity wedding. And in that same week, there was a news breaking that some unknown ministry were awarded billions of naira for unknown project with no address, no contract, or nothing to trace about it. But some certain blog keep posting about wedding, keep posting about videos of wedding and how people were spraying money. See, take it or leave it. I've lived in South Africa, but take it or leave it. And no matter what South Africa does, give those people kudos. They came out, they came to defend their country. They came out and they defied every means and they made a statement. Till today, go and look at what their government are doing. The government are reshaping laws to make sure that they tighten the border, they do some things, they do some documentation, and then everything. Can Nigerians do it? We are busy now with one blog on another talking about.
I swear, all our bloggers are in their books.
Then now money na water, this one na this thing, yash na water, rainfall na this one.
Now bitter and poor, but I carry for it.
I swear, even me say I carry for it.
See, ask yourself one question: why is it people? Somebody is saying Big Brother na this. They've been doing Big Brother since. We know it's a dish. The thing about it is that as when they talk this thing, yes, we know people will have their life, there's entertainment and everything, but as they talk this thing, what is Nigerian you doing? We think we suppose even they shock you. We say, as you see anybody with they support this or scrupulous government, you know, say, now your brother, you go shame her. By the time you call him out, shame him online. I have a brother who supports this thing now. I don't shame him tired for my WhatsApp. He don't block me. We don't block each other. Yes, because now APC can't carry me, but they shame him steady. If he talk anything, say this, I they shame him. We don't want that we even try without asking for money. I tell him, I go collect from the principal. I shame him where come off. He will not stop him from doing it, but every day conscience go to prick him.
It's madness. It's madness.
Conscience go to prick him. And see, I keep saying I've been protesting since I was 100 level, 2007. I have been protesting. We protest about no water in the hostel. We protest about no light in the hostel. When good luck, they shut down our school for 10 months. We were on strike. We are protesting, blocking the Benin Lagos Expressway. From there, we protested NSAS, protested bad government, protested police brutality in Asaba, protested everywhere. Protest. It is in my head now. This thing. That's why I keep laughing. When people say, "What have you done?" I say, "I've been protesting since year one." Since 111 till I finish school. After that, I continue protesting. Even police don't hold me for a road. Say protest one end because I no agree. But I look at myself, I said, the Nigerians you are fighting for, if anything goes on, they will throw you under the boot and they will move ahead. You know why? Because we are self-centered. Nobody could come to, but you know why? They make me happy. Say a lot of people we don't cross over now don't see the need for us to re-strategize and go back home and fighting, because when you don't reach airport, they throw away your passport for one, he paying you. It go pay you well. Or then go say other nationality go to this side, other nationality go to you, bring a Nigerian passport. They say they look at you, they say please follow us for further questioning. You will be paying. If you come to talk next time, you go know what you go to talk, he will pay you.
Don't be for Tinubu supporters. So those ones they go come and tell you say they go tell you say you know say and Nigerian boys and you will find every means to
when it comes to food, see, I did into data. One of my closest friends did into data and fintech.
We know they first. We know they top 5 for fraud for the world.
We know they top 5 for people where they do runs. You do runs reaching there. India where they call for phone.
Russians.
I see you calling. Or big Chinese where they say that they had crypto wallet, bring them down. Send you spy, you go click link, your whole crypto wallet, everything with passport, don't move, come on, they go carry your Ethereum and your Bitcoin move. Or Russians where they say even America, as big as America is accusing them of having influence over their election.
It's crazy.
You don't do because they collect gift card of
Pakistan's.
Or Paki people will be saying they well known everywhere with rubbish where they do. These Paki people they carry briefcase, face me and face you go collect money from person. Now because you do they collect $50 gift card if you say you enjoy.
Honestly speaking, it's bad governance, just bad governance. Honestly, we have to fix it. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Kobe. Thank you very much. Honestly, thank you. King Abdul, can you hear me, please? You have 5 minutes, please.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not getting anything to talk again now. Bro, this guy don't talk everything.
I don't even get how to interject ourselves. You don't.
I come with the agenda. I know what will come up from because you don't talk everything. Sometimes, if I see all these APC people they talk, where they down abroad, I see all of them now. This is the asylum seeker. That's why they ask for government. They ask for people to give them $20 every day. Because how you go cross 7 sea, you see they support this government.
I swear.
So then they just I don't want to use this word, but they useless, they brainless. Why today like this? I supposed to go do holiday. I supposed to say, okay, I say make I go one of the Arabian country. I won't go one of the Arabian country. Bros, I will go do visa. I said they don't give me visa because of my passport. I'm not going now. Don't go one local country. Just go do summer. They don't give me visa, sir.
I know the Nigeria.
Now, unfortunately, they tell me that I did UK, bros. Unfortunately, they tell me
from UK they don't give you visa.
They don't give me visa.
Hey!
I don't already book my hotel. I don't already book flights. Up till now, flight no give me money because I don't pay the one where you go refund. The one I pay I no refund. Now leave my hotel and refund me. So bro, see, sometimes if I see all these Tinubu supporters, I don't laugh because all these Tinubu supporters, all of them now. I don't know what to say. I don't know the words to use among just to describe them. Because how will you have traveled out of Nigeria? You have seen the beauty of life. You have seen the rules of law. You have seen what guide every human being in this country. You go, even animal go on a life for road if you crush them. Before you know, people go back long. They do what of don't they? If animal rescue no come, nobody go pass. Animal, even bird.
I swear, bird get more right than Nigerian.
And they unalive human being where you get God create where get blood like you. They ask Wiki about cow. Wiki say cow will get level. Say you know if you do anything about cow for Abuja. But human being, they carry human being every day for Abuja. This government is Nigeria, just like what Kobe said and what the last speaker said. See, if Nigeria mix 2027, may Nigeria just forget every single thing. Before you know, they bring P Square. Before you know, they bring this. Before you know, they bring this. Before you know, they bring this. They'll distract everybody. Twitter don't scatter because of P Square issue. Forget about say election they come from Ogun State where they don't seek Ogun State go local government this thing for how many months? I know they talk about all those trending. I know they do them because I know the strategy.
Osun
How many
State.
days to election? They don't seize government account. How you want to take pay salary? Everybody for Nigeria today, every civil servant depend on salary. Now they have seized the salary. No money to pay salary for the people to even get transport, come vote. What did they do? That one and this thing. They will say even though they close the accounts, as long now the money they freeze, you will pay the salary that they want to pay. Those guys have money. And one thing Nigeria youth and Nigeria citizens fail to understand, say those politicians are not feeling it. You are the one feeling it. If today Nigeria crash, all of them carry private jet come out. Go London. Go the most expensive area for London. If you calculate the people who get houses, all of them Nigerians. And so all of them get BQ, all of their house, they attach. Lowest house for that house, no, that area no pass £1 million. Where did they get £1 million? Civil servants. Reform leader collect money for almost 4 good years before you even think of being a leader. They prove and you don't resign. So what are we saying? And those people they support Tinubu today, I swear to God, none of them in Nigeria. That is the painful part. Nigeria is one of the countries for 2026 digital world. Nigeria no get lights. Every day they say they spend billions for almost only 10 capacity, or how many capacity they talk. And those people, those politicians today, they're schooling abroad, they travel, they come to abroad every single day.
Their children, Tinubu
daughter will be fashion designer. Where she gets almost £1 million to buy house for London. Where Tinubu get £50,000 to pay for World Cup seat, £50,000, $50,000. Where you get the money? What is Tinubu doing? Any supporters, Tinubu supporters, where today if you travel, go stadium, go sit down, pay £50,000. You know, if you travel, if you carry Nigerian passport, you know how many people they come. One girl come online, they cry. Said she travel go Qatar because she carry Nigerian passport. They have to tell her to follow to carry the next available flight back to where she's coming from.
And she's very
Nigerian currency is not among the 10th or 20 currency in Africa right now.
And then they give except say she go with her husband. That's when they only give Nigerians visa. You can't go alone now to Qatar as a single lady from Nigeria.
And those politicians, all of them, go buy estate for Dubai. This buy estate for this. This buy estate for this. Where are they getting the money from?
Did you get big franchise of McDonald's for US?
For US now.
US.
Within wine.
US. For all over for Europe, I say, Dino has a share in McDonald's. Where you get the money from? Dino when you finish government. And they will come here, some stupid people will come online, they support these governments. Okay, now what Osun State do there where they freeze the accounts? Now they don't see the money, it gets fraud. The days to election,
hold your governors accountable. Wait them day.
A day to election. Look at Ekpebelo, he came to London to do some summit. The summit was flawed. No coordination. That person they say be governor. English, you know if you speak or you won't understand them. It's not coordinated and people are still supporting this government. What kind of country are we? What kind of society will be? What kind of Nigerian youth will be? What kind of Nigerian youth will be? Nigerian youth that has no focus. And the politics, I say, before I came to the UK, before I even come off from Kogi State, I was a youth leader in my estate. Bro, I sit down with politicians 24/7.
because I have the crowd, because my local government was one of the largest in Ajakuta districts. I sit down with politicians. Bro, those people, they fight for public, but in the night, bros, if they sit down for bad piano, they talk today. They talk about waiting, how they go take, do waiting, and waiting. And they will come outside, they tell now, say they be enemy. And in Nigeria, useless youth and people that have not experienced what life is all about. As I travel, come from Nigeria, bro, every single day, I swear for our governments. Any politician, I swear for them. Every single day. The work that I was doing in the UK when I come, bro, I swear to God, I see they earn money where I still feel safe, see send, go back home, and I'm still okay paying all my bills. How much if you carry 3 million like this for Nigeria?
You are even going too far. If you go abroad, look yourself, look the age of children where they follow work with. Every day, if you wake up, you go carry James swear for your government because they wasted about 20.
Kobe, I have a seminar in London because I'm doing some course. I have a seminar in London. The person, the manager of that seminar that I'm going, the girl, she's 22 years old. She's a manager. Go every sector for UK. 27 years old. In UK, if you don't want to study, you want to handwork, government will carry you, go give BMW, if not mechanic, if not plumber, if not this, government will carry you, go, they'll pay you, train you. You wait, don't reach 40-something years for Nigeria. See that your papa house, they eat, they beg money, they do agbero. See, they support this government will spoil your life. And the people will come online here. Akinje will go different platform. If I enter in the morning, I see Akinje. I go Oba, one guy they call Oba. He did it. He go Queen, Social Queen or whatever. Everywhere Akinje. People are just.
My full-time job. You get one guy where they call Abe Governor.
Abe Governor.
Now they recruit them. Now they pay them. Now they are recruiter. You get my friend. We catch am for Abuja. So now they recruit them for online.
Someone is there gifting him. He's supporting him.
Yeah, they have it is even as he speak for here today, they come, they give a gift. They're gonna give a gift for you. They know what they're doing. Because when you're giving gift, people are here say, that means it's making sense.
I mentioned that. See,
they know what they're doing.
Let me tell you something, bro. Before I eat my mic, let me tell you this thing, Emir. The problem that we have in Nigeria is not governance. It's we, the youth and the citizen of Nigeria. We are our problem.
No, my brother, I beg. No, please, I beg. I know they agree that one. No, please.
I understand why you.
I understand that your angle, but please, what you're saying now is you're making no. Abdul, hear me. Abdul, hear me. Abdul, just hear me, please, a minute, right? Even with your vex, it's important to understand context, right? See, even as useless as Nigerian citizens choose to be useless, if good governance affect Nigeria, these useless citizens will adjust. And also, you have to let me remind you that democracy, as it is in Nigeria, is barely 26 years old. And this 26 years of it, many of us have not been participating in it more than less than 10 years. That's the truth. Many of us have not spent up to 10 years. And you cannot expect 10 years of work just to automatically you now change the system or change people that have been in it for 40 years. The people that are ruling Nigeria are still the 1966 set, 1970 set. So I just want us to get that mentality. When we try to blame the people, understand also that the people are where they talk this way, where the whole situation is that the first time I participated for an election, where I put my mind for election, 2023. You know, I know they vote before. I vote 2019. I vote 2015. I vote 2012. But I was not interested, like following it to the outcome. Just anything will happen. Would they play football on election day before? You don't forget. So there's an awakening going on. Now I see the time where I did. I'm meant to be sleeping. I'm meant to be outside flexing. Would they hear the talk Nigeria by now? We are waking up. There's an awakening happening. So please don't hit. I don't want to hit ourselves so hard and forget what we have achieved already.
It's like you are victim. You are blaming the victim. Somebody got raped.
Exactly.
And you don't blame. They say, no. The problem is not the rapist. Now the person. No.
My M for Mike. See. Now, see. Sometimes we have this social media in Nigeria, but what we are doing, the government have weaponized poverty for our mentality to be so low, our IQ to be so low.
But it is because you and I are waking. Look, you don't understand. Enter the street of Nigeria. Go to the market. See, here are women where they said they make 5K profit in 3 days. Now you go to say they follow a rice moves.
Exactly. You understand?
Maybe say if they find money to so is it parents that are giving birth and are carrying their children, sending them to go and do house help? What do you think it takes a parent to give their children up to go and do house help? You think they like it?
Supporters again.
You think they like it?
I be Jehovah Witness family. We know they vote before.
Okay.
Now this year now me serious for vote.
So there are so many limitations.
Nigerians are woken up. I think
Nigerians are woken up now. We're waking up. So I don't want to hit us so hard. Cliff, my brother, I don't tell you.
My age mother asked for collect her PVC. That this time she's going to struggle to vote. You see, Nigerians are really doing their best. If you've not been with the APC, you will not understand. You are coming against a mindless lot that have been indoctrinated. I will tell you two things that determines the behavior of an average APC person. One, while we were in the APC, we are tutored on what to do regularly. There are always WhatsApp groups where updates are given out. How we'll speak, what we'll say. Oh, that update keeps coming up. Even events that are coming up, you are told the events that are coming up. If Tinubu is going to the UK today, logistics will be given to people £500, £200 to go there, welcome him, shout, this is the uniform you should wear, hold the Nigerian flag. So you can see these itineraries. It's very, very complex. Now, if you've been following, if you are in that WhatsApp group since 2023, you will notice that you will lose yourself. Because every day, somebody say, do this. From January to December, next year, the same thing. Over time, you become a zombie, but you will not know it. You no longer think for yourself. You are now an APC machinery, oiled to just come out and start fighting Nigerians. So, when you look at those set of people that have been tuned that way, not even reason Nigeria, an average APC person do not have conversation with you as regard the betterment of Nigeria. No. They seem to see this whole thing as a game. Their own concern is, whatever you say, I'm going to fight you about what you say. When you tell them about Nigeria, they are attacking you, tribalism. When you tell them about this, they are pointing you to vague and baseless data. The concept is win the conversation by all means, but not discuss the Nigerian conversation. So when you look at this set of people and you say, oh, the Nigerian youth are useless, no, it is these youths that have been turned into a zombie. They are the ones that are useless. I used to be like that. It's a toxic environment. And even within that environment, we fight ourselves because truly there's no love. We don't love ourselves. It is all about who is going to get the better share, who is going to get the better recognition, who is going to get the better pay. That is all we do there. So when you have that conversation with them, most times you need to sit back and listen to the person speaking with you. Is he speaking with you out of conviction, or is speaking with you because he has been induced with money to have this conversation with you? Is he speaking with you because he truly loves Asiwaju, or he takes it as a career? You will take Akinje, for example, we just come here and tell you, oh, I speak truth to power. You see the line of conversation. Comical, clannish. Because truly, he knows whatever he's doing
is just earning his pay. He's just working for his money. And I always tell them, don't always argue with APC people. Be calm. Ask them very simple question. The first question you ask them, can you tell us precisely what Tinubu have done? Can you list 3 things that Tinubu have done that have impacted on an average Nigerian person? Relax back, let them speak. You will see that fully. Now they will tell you that, the problem is with the governors. The governors are the one failing Tinubu, and you will remind them. But these governors, about 31 to 32 of them, they are APC members. So are you saying APC has failed? Because these governors, they are APC, and APC are the governors. So are you saying APC have failed? You say, no. It's because the masses are not holding the governors accountable. Relax again, ask them, can you give me a template with which I can hold a governor accountable? At least you've agreed with me that the problem is the governor. You too, you are the governor. So give me a template with which you yourself, that you're advising me, you've held your governor accountable. You see, truly, these persons are not just human. Because in no honesty, no Korofo, no average Nigeria that is just struggling to feed and survive have the capacity, is equipped enough to actually confront the governor. The only time, workable time we've been able to see our governors are held accountable in a criminal sense is when the president truly wants to hold the governors accountable. We saw what he did to Fubara. That is a governor stepping into a state. They will begin to ash the constitution.
See what is into Osun State now.
In Osun State, we see a president going out to hold Osun State the governor accountable, questioning disbursement of 20,000. But the same APC is disbursing our national wealth to traditional rulers. Is disbursing money to churches, all in the name of fighting hard drug. What has hard drug got to do with churches? Buying communication equipment for churches. These are vote buying. Same thing is doing for mosques. The funny thing I keep saying is, Nigerians have woken up. Because if you go on the streets today, for every 10 Nigerians you see, one thing that is clear, when you ask them, who are you voting for? The answer is, I know I'm not voting Tinubu. That is always the clear answer they give. And please don't listen to this tribalism. Oh, B is an Igbo man. Oh, B is this. Nobody will vote for an Igbo man. Don't listen to it. It's blackmail. Because now they've lost the pitch. The next phase is blackmail using the tribal card. I'm an Orobo man from Delta State. Delta State had a vice for Atiku, PDP. Delta State was a PDP state. The vice for Atiku was the governor of the state.
The sitting governor.
The richest state in Nigeria. The governor doused the electorate using the traditional route. They usually pay this money. Strong men, kingmakers, they paid it. But when the eventual elections came, Deltas voted Peter Obi. Peter Obi in Delta had no structure, had no councillor, had no senator, or had no voice truly in Delta. But the people were the structure. The people knew precisely what the problems are and who can solve it. These were not Igbo people. These were Ijos. These were Ishekiris. These were Urubus. These were Isoko people.
Facts.
They gave their vote for Peter Obi. And these people have not changed. They are still there. They will tell you that, the North will never vote for an Igbo man. Please look at the data. In 2023, 2.08 million Northerners voted for Peter Obi. A Peter Obi that didn't have one councillor in the North. A Peter Obi that didn't even have a better Northern politician at his back.
Facts.
A Peter Obi that came against the North when they had their own man, President Buhari, who have been able to dole out so much money to the North via the Anchor Borrowers Program, via the Social Intervention Program, via the trader money. So the North at as Buhari's time had a lot of loot from the Buhari government. So they weren't agitated. They weren't in a shock. But currently, you have a North that is living in a shock. The North is currently traumatized. They are confused and they know that the 2027, a second term for Asiwaju is going to obliterate the North. They know it. And I will tell you why they know it. They understand Asiwaju more than any other zone. Asiwaju is a danger to the North. Because the group of politics Asiwaju do is I loot enough and I protect my loot and my people. Asiwaju will not allow the succession of the next president after him to be determined by the Nigerian people. If you allow him to win 2027, once he wins 2027, it quickly moves back to state capture. It will capture Nigeria like the way he has done to Lagos, where whoever becomes the next president of this country will be determined in Lagos State. And you know why they put their heart and they put their mind to it? Because when that leadership changes, audit will come, probe will come. The reason you see Lagos have not changed government, when I mean government, it's not just about APC, that Lagos have not elected anyone that Tinubu did not appoint. It's not because of good governance. It is not because Tinubu just want to put someone there. It is because Tinubu has a lot of cockroach he want to hide. And Tinubu will always settle quickly when that cockroach want to be exposed. I'll give you this one example and I will drop so that I don't bore you. When Alpha Beta, the MD of Alpha Beta, Tinubu ignored it.
This guy know what he's saying. I was born and raised in Lagos. You know what he's saying.
Hold on, please. He asked critical question. Internally, they didn't address it. What they did, they sacked him. And quickly he came out to expose Alpha Beta. How Tinubu formed Alpha Beta to loot Lagos dry. Do you know what Tinubu did? Go and look, you can fact check me. Tinubu simply sought for an out-of-court settlement. What was that out-of-court settlement? All your financial demands, I'm going to meet it. Your shares that you no longer want in Alpha Beta, I'm going to buy it at premium price. Whatever you need in indemnity, you want to be indemnified, I'm going to indemnify you. You want any kind of probe from the EFC from your back, away from your back, I'm going to make sure that happens. But please, you must stop talking. And Tinubu did that successfully. If Tinubu win 2027, it's going to be state capture. Even when it's no longer there, the system it will put in place, even when it's dead, that system will protect the ruling family. That small class of oligarch, they will be protected. People like the Wike, people like all of them, they are in that political family. They want to protect their loot. Let me drop here. Thank you very much.
Oh, my brother, thank you. God bless you, man. God bless you, Cliff. Thank you. The person name you wanted to call is Dapo and Dapo somebody. That Tinubu that was.
Not even forgetting that Emir Sirdam also had a link to Alpha Beta Company. Yes, because I grew up in Lagos.
Yemi was his attorney now. Yemi was the chief attorney. But thank you. Kobe, let me pass the mic around, please. Kobe, please. Just allow me pass the mic around to other people, please. Because I didn't envisage. I was meant to shut down the show, but many people have come up here, so I want everybody to just have a chance to speak, and then we can probably have a closing open mic. All of us to just talk on it, just very few minutes. But let me allow everyone have come up here to speak. Thank you so much, my brother Cliff. It's good to have you back here. Taco, welcome. Let me bring in Peterson, can you hear me, please?
Okay.
Please, I'm sorry, I'm going to reduce everybody time to 4 minutes now, just so that we can all please be mindful of time. I think 4 minutes is good enough for everybody. Thank you, sir.
All right. No problem. Good morning, Sirdam.
Welcome, sir. You have the light. Go on.
All right. It's a pleasure again meeting you here. I am one of your ardent fans. Since 2020, early 2022, I started following you
Wow.
on violence. I never miss any of your edition.
Wow, welcome, sir. Thank you.
So, yeah. So what I actually want to say here, because I've listened to all the speakers that have spoke, including that Tinubu apologist. What I want to beg you, because you, on this online space, you are one of the agenda setter. I remember all you did before the 2023 election. You and your crew in the violence space. Since you temporarily step out from that space, a lot has gone wrong. That space has helped to hold the Nigerian government accountable to the people, politically, socially, and otherwise. We need people like you to be at the forefront in holding the government accountable. Now, concerning the Tinubu debacle, like what just happened yesterday in some states, many people are just raising alarm. Not many people are aware of what happened in those states in 2024 during the governorship election. 2 or 3 weeks to that election in September that year, all the opposition politicians, including the PDP leaders, were all arrested and taken to Abuja. And a very high-power police squad were sent to Benin to come and prepare ground for the ringing. And we all know what happened. In fact, that candidate in that election, the one that stole his mandate, as well, that they raised alarm that few days to that election, because that guy he's a total banker. People in the banking system told him that the APC governors in connivance with the Tinubu have moved over 5 billion naira to the state to come and buy votes. And that was happened. And we knew all that took place in that election. The puppet that is there today, they call her Okmewu, they not even went out to 5 local government out of the 18 local government. But they imposed and forced him on the people. I was thinking the other governor who have whose election cycle were outside the general election, like I do, I thought they were planning ahead. Somebody like Adeleke, I thought they were planning, but what is happening today is unfortunate because that was exactly the templates they used in taking over Edo State from the person that won that election. And one thing, I don't know if anybody that is close to Adeleke is here listening or anybody in that party. One thing I know that Tinubu fear most, he feared it like that, is media. He don't want publicity. 10 days is still a lot of time. If you have access to the international media, let it escalate what is happening in that state to international media. You can't do it. People are in the media cycle, they can't assist him. Not just talking to this local one. Because once people see his news in the international media, that is always putting him on his toes. And I got that. Then on the other one, people coming online to defend him.
Sorry.
There's one thing I want people to
Please, just for time's sake, please.
I'm rounding up now.
Thank you.
I'm rounding up. Yeah. So for those who are coming online to defend Tinubu, we have 3 categories of 3 Tinubu supporters. And that is old criminals, intended criminals, and then practicing criminals. If you look at it, even those in politics, ministers, special advisors, look at their records. Either they have committed one crime in the financial world, or in the academic world, the business world, in any area. So APC on that symbol is a congregation of criminals. And that's why I'm not always surprised when I see them defend them, including those urchins online Those are the upcoming criminals who are learning the template of Tinubu, that you can become somebody in Nigeria with a council background. Nobody know your parents, nobody know where you come from, nobody know how you acquire your certificate, no schoolmate, no school, formal school attended. Every certain you have acquired, like everything forged. So we shouldn't be surprised, but by the grace of God, we'll find a way to erase him from the history of Nigeria. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. But let me just to remind you, Violence Space is back, but we're not back at the capacity that we used to be on, because I'm trying to conserve energy going to the electoral circle. I'm just one person, and but we are back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. For those that are not aware, the Violence Space is like one of the biggest political space, I dare say the biggest political space on X Nigeria. So by the grace of God, we'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. So join us 8 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow. We'll be streaming it also on TikTok tomorrow also. So 8 p.m. also, so you can join us. So I just wanted to put that in case you did not know. All right, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, let me pass the mic real quick right now too. I think who's been here? Wait, person come before you. I'll come before I come to you. Ibrahim Adamuk. Ibrahim Adamu, can you hear me? This is Ibrahim, like saying na Archangel Hausa and X Twitter and TikTok account with this. So you know, say Archangel get Igbo TikTok, he get Igbo TikTok account, he get Hausa, he get Irobo, he get like 25. He get like he become like we use one name. Cliff na like.
Champion while I was in the APC. The APC regarded him as champion. Back now, you see. I used to also see as a champion. It is when I left. I said, oh, this weakness. So I came down for the second like normal human being. Jesus Christ. God. You said, sometimes I always say that you pray for APC supporters, pray for them. They don't know what they are doing. Pray for them.
Okay. Ibrahim said no be Archangel. Look at Obita. Ibrahim, I don't admit you. No verse. So he said Archangel down that. Hello.
Yeah. Good morning. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Sorry. I can hear you. Go on, please.
Okay. It's a pleasure being in this community. I was just passing by and I said I should stop and listen to what you have to say.
Sorry, I mistook you for someone. Please, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Please, you have 4 minutes, please.
No, you're welcome, my brother. No, I came a bit late, but I know we're discussing Nigeria, and this is one thing that we're passionate about, because we don't have any country outside this country, and we all would want to get it, to make it great. One of the speakers spoke about the youth as being the problem. I think majority of us here objected to it and said, no, that was not true. In the context, we won't really shy away from our responsibilities. The problem is that Nigerians are one of the smartest people on earth. And we all have a way of just finding to survive, irrespective of where we find ourselves. Most people are tired and they've left the government alone, and they're creating means on how to survive. But having said that, I think the youths are the majority when it comes to the voters. And democracy is all about the people. The problem is that together we stand and divided we fall. If our voices are heard, a lot of things will change. When the body is toxic, it has to be detoxified. If it's not being detoxified, it's going to be a problem. So the country we are today is toxic. We cannot survive. The stomach is bloated. We need to clear a lot of things. So if we see it that way, then we have to understand that we have to keep sentiments, religion, and tribalism aside and unite to fight the common enemy. Enemy is poverty, economy is bad governance, economy is corruption. There are simple things we can do, but because of tribalism, religion, and sentiments, we've not been able to do that. Today, we all cried out politicians are criminals, they all stolen monies, and they're all the count, the APC, and everybody under the flag is being covered. Once they're in that shape, we are covered. But there are things the youth can even do. Because when a situation becomes complex, we will have to create complex solutions to it. If it means we forming a parallel government, it's very important. Because most of those people that are in that party, in that shape, they are the problem we have. They are not even up to a percentage of the whole population we're talking about. Most of them own refineries abroad. Mr. President, we know he has a share in the refinery, XYZ places. Most of the oil is being moved, our crude, which we are one of the biggest in the world, is being exported out and refined and brought back for us to sell. So because they want to make the crude dollars, which they are doing. And it's detrimental to us. We're suffering the whole thing. But we will never cease to think. A citizen in this country has built one of the biggest refineries today in the world, not even in Africa. We all know that Dangote's refinery is one of the biggest. But as we speak today, he only gets 30% of crude allocation from federal government. He sources for 70% offshore.
I swear.
He goes to Aramco, he goes to places abroad to buy dollars. What do you expect him to do? Well, if we have looked at it and said, these guys are holding us to ransom outside Nigeria, outside Saudi Arabia, where citizens own oil well, there's no part of Africa that countries' citizens control oil well, except Nigeria. Most of them are citizens, they have oil wells.
I swear.
And we're not talking about it. Now, do you know that if we have come together and say, come, let's take governments, we own our oil, it's our resources, it's our common resources, it's our wealth. What we want from you is if Dangote has a functional refinery today, and one of the biggest in the world, and you give him 30%, we're saying no to that. We want you to give him 100% allocation. Don't care what you source it for. People have private refinery wells. Let Dangote have 100% allocation and let him buy that thing in Naira. We don't care whether he's not the Hausa man, Yoruba man, or a people man. He's one of us, and the refinery is here. The refinery is not even in the north, it's even in the west. So there is no need for fight and everything. We want him to have 100% allocation. You pay government in Naira and refine it and send it back to us at our cost. Me and you know that he can do that, and he can give us back that refined product for less than 500 Naira per liter.
Facts.
Yes. And Nigeria, everything we're talking about will now become stories in the past. Because everything is tied to oil, to energy. Once the energy crashes down, everything comes back now. But we all know all these things. And nobody's saying anything. That's why the guy, one of us that said we are the problem. Sincerely, we can't fight it from it. We are actually the problem. But having said that, in my concluding remarks, I want to say Nigeria is a very spiritual nation, and it's one nation governed by God. And I know God is watching us closely, and He's not going to allow us to reign. The last card we have, the last joker we have is 2027.
Sweet.
And God will not allow the country to slip into the wrong hands. But my competitions is this clearly. I've looked at the whole thing. Peter Obi is a good candidate. He's a good man, he's a good candidate. But the truth about it is, I'll tell you now and here, he can't function under this Goliath, under these sharks and wolves that are richer than the nation. He cannot survive. The problem, I started by saying the institution is toxic. I'm putting Nigeria as a human being. When you're toxic, when your system is toxic, you need to detoxify. Very, very important. So whether we bring a cent from anywhere, we will not make any progress. Our institutions need to be straightened. Our democracy needs to be put right, then we go back to the drawing board. Now, what I see in my own view is that INEC just released a list of opposition candidates that are going to contest for 2027 election. And when I look closely, I found out that a name was omitted from that list. The name was dropped from that list. Most likely, most Nigerians didn't recognize that, didn't notice that, and nobody said anything about it. And his name was dropped from that list.
Sorry, Ibrahim, I'm listening to you, please. Who do you say? Whose name you say was dropped from the list?
I would probably want us to just search our minds quickly. Who among those candidates that we know, among the candidates that was dropped from the list, that belongs to a party that was dropped from the list?
Peter Obi is on the list.
There's one candidate that was dropped. Okay, if you don't know, let me tell you guys now. Okay. We all know who Dr. Major Hamza Al-Musfa is.
Al-Musfa, yes.
Yes, and we know Dr. Hamza Al-Musfa belongs to SDP, Social Democratic Party.
I don't know that he was dropped from the list.
He was dropped. His name was not on the list.
Adebayo is the candidate of SDP. Oh.
Yes. They brought somebody Adebayo from Adebayo.
No, Adebayo has always been a candidate of SDP.
No.
Adebayo has been the candidate of SDP in 2020 elections, actually.
Fine, but I want you to get something straight. There's a tussle. The real chairman of that party was one Mr. Gaban, which we all know about. One Gaban. Quickly. No, Gaban.
Quickly. Can you tell us who you think?
Cliff. Exactly.
Fine. I'm actually going there. Now, Al-Musfa was dropped from that list. Now we are moving towards 2027. From what I see, I'm not a soothsayer, but what I see is that the man called Jagaban, who have run this country for 13 years, 14 years now, going to 16 years. Because it will shock you all to know that he's the one that ran Buhari's government. He was one of the Buhari's government. That's why he said it.
Ibrahim, see, please, there's no time. I want to end this show. Just go straight to the point. You're not talking to kids here. We're all Nigerians. We know our people. We know all our leaders.
I foresee an inconclusive election.
No, don't forget what is inconclusive. Who do you believe in your mind can run this country? It's simple. Don't forget what I think conclusive. Just let me know who is your candidate.
What I'm saying, when I say inconclusive, is that what I'm saying. No, hold on.
Who is it? He's asking you.
Just simple questions, sir. Give us a name of who you think can. Bro, please. You see.
Among these names, all of them. Nobody can get us to El Dorado. None of them.
Fine, that's enough.
What I'm saying is that there's going to be a turnaround by 2027. Whether you like it or not, the military will be forced to pick up power. The military will be forced to pick up power. No, hold on.
Let's not put our
platform. My brother, please. What you're saying now, can you put your face to it and say it?
No problem. I will just let it go. Let me let it slide. I hope we will be alive to come back. I will come back to this platform.
If you can on your camera, let me see your face. I'll remind you. Remember when you.
No, you have my name. I don't have the numbers.
There's no problem. Thank you very much.
No, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm not supposed to take it, but I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
All right.
No problem.
Yeah. Me, I was expecting you to just call the candidate you think will do it. One thing I will say is this: I will not agree, and I don't agree that you, after admitting Peter B is a good man, he's a this, he's that, then all of a sudden you say the Sharks will not allow him. Every Shark where they there the Nigerian people go swallow the shark. If Nigerians come together and vote Tinubu out and vote Peter Obi in, Nigerians will protect that vote to the very end. That is my own option. That is simple. There's not any other thing. We're trying to make things complicated and act like see, if you, my brother, if you win the election, the Nigerian presidency is very powerful. If you win that election, all those sharks will turn to tilapia, and you become a whale, and you choose to swallow them or you choose to let them live. It is up to you as the presidency. So please, let's just try and understand these things. That our country, the Nigerian presidency is not a complicated thing. They just want to make you feel if Tinubu can be president, everybody can be president in Nigeria. Just do what you have to do well. If Nigerians come out and vote, and we protect our vote, and we vote him to be, that's I tell my northern brothers most especially, I say the greatest mistake the North will make is playing this handy panky with Tinubu. If Tinubu wins 2027, the North should forget power in 2031. I tell my brother, I say, if Tinubu by mistake, because I know my other brothers, we are doing like this, trying to say if we can use article to get back power in 2027. It's not possible. If Tinubu comes back in 2027 because the North felt like power to go back to the house in 2027, I now say I can swear with anything, power will not come back to the North in 2031. Nothing will bring that power to the North in 2031. You will see it happen. Tinubu will remind the North that when it was my time to get second term, you people contested. He will remind the North. Tinubu does not forget. He's showing people already who he is right now. He's showing the world. He's not a hide who he be. I tell my number, for those that are using backdoor trying to bring Atiku to power, this is not forget 2027. Forget 2020. Northern politicians, forget 2027. Focus on 2031. And your shot at 2031 is bringing in someone that you people can hold liable. If you people try with Tinubu, una go cry blood. You will remember that you were warned. You will remember, and I'm happy Kwankwaso is seeing this thing I'm saying now. Don't try it with Tinubu. If not by mistake, allow Tinubu 2027. He will remind you that in 2023, Northern has contested. In 2020, he will do third term first. Who will stop him from third term? The strongest Northern voice today in politics is El-Rufai. Where is he? Where is El-Rufai today? El-Rufai is languishing in jail. That is the strongest Northern political voice today. Where in there? And nothing they happen. Nothing they happen. Tinubu will demystify the North. I just pray Northerners understand this thing. If this hunger for power must come back to the North is what is pushing many Northerners. Look, I go rally behind Peter Obi. If Northerners understand what they do, every Northerner just go rally behind Peter Obi and Kwankwaso. Make those people do their 4 years. Power come back to the North. That is the safest bet. If 2031, when I go remember, say we'll talk am. If you're thinking of Atiku winning Tinubu 2027, it's not possible. It don't go work. It don't go work. But let it be that we warned, just in case they will remember that we said it. All right, let's pass the mic. But thank you so much, Brian. Let me pass the mic to I think Taco. Taco, come in next and Blossy in that order, please.
Yeah, thank you. I think my northern brother here, Adamo, is most likely an Al-Mustafa supporter, but you guys misunderstood.
He is an Al-Mustafa supporter anyway. He doesn't want to come out straight. But where I'm coming from is that the North should even forget 2027 about power. Taco, I'm saying this with we have been people that have successfully been predicting how APC and Tinubu is acting, and people are seeing it. We want in 2023. Yes, there is nothing greater than somebody's. If I tell you, say tomorrow you go make 1,000 naira, and you come up make 1,000 naira tomorrow. I tell you next tomorrow you go make 10,000. You make 10,000. You suppose believe me. We don't tell you things will not happen when you see. Your reality we warned about this man back to back. You guys are seeing these things real time. Why will they not see and understand that this man remaining in power by they're not playing this? I'm not saying all the Northerners, but many sensible Northerners are coming to terms what we're saying. That if they're not contested in 2027, the South to contest in 2031. And when it's Tinubu that's in power in 2031.
To be very honest with you, the North is not the general feeling. Again, I'm speaking only for myself. I know they speak for North, but I'm speaking as the Northerner. The general feeling is 2027, Northerners are not putting a lot of energy into it because the kind of feeling was, okay, Asiwaju was very loyal to a lot of these Northern elites, and he had what looked like a genuine alliance with Northerners, especially the Buhari group. So there was the feeling, okay, at least is kind of, we need to repay back the good deed he has done. So people were almost not even worried. Once he came into, people were just, okay, let's prepare for 2031. The problem is his performance. His performance has been really disastrous, especially at the lower level. And just like we saw what the Catholic cardinal said, the level of poverty is just unbearable. The level of insecurity, in particular in the North, is unbearable. Nobody that is in his right senses will tell you that this government has some popularity. But again, these people are so aloof, they are so far away from what is really happening that they feel, okay, once we have the support of all the big men, once we have the support of all the imams, once we have the support of all the top businessmen, we are secured. Once we have the institutions, we are untouchable, which has generally been the case. Nigeria's elections is a lot of big men coming together to decide, okay, what is the best way forward? But things are changing. But I really wanted to go right after Cliff for two very big reasons. One was the actual dangers of Tinubu continuing. And this thing that most Nigerians don't still understand, this thing about state capture and how state capture functions. Most of us are not even paying attention. There was this debate, I think a couple of days ago, where this APC attack dogs were trying to defend Alpha Beta and the damage Alpha Beta has done in Lagos. What Alpha Beta did to Lagos is effectively give 10% of the tax revenue from Lagos every year, year after year after year, to Tinubu, and they cannot back out of it. In fact, Alpha Beta will first collect the money and then go and give Lagos State the share of the Lagos State, and is enshrined in an actual document. No governor that can come can easily get out of it, because that is the law. They have the exclusive. Now only them are allowed to do what they are doing in Lagos. When this thing went to court, the one who took it to court, nobody say because he's a good guy, he's part of them. You know, when thieves sometimes they steal, then go fight over the loot. That was what happened to the guy. He took them to court and he exposed everything. Well, not everything. He started exposing everything. He said the real ownership belonged to Tinubu. All these people where they see are just in name. And he did this while
Dapo Apara is the guy's name.
Exactly. And he did this thing while he was in office. So he was governor. Because if you are a governor, you cannot, because he brought people, say, give this one.
The guy has disappeared. Nobody knows anything about that guy now.
Okay, so make you not think, say, Parana good guy. Parana only money, him and them come. In the end, they carry him, go out of court. When election time was getting close, suddenly Tinubu say, okay, make una pay him, just pay him whatever he wants. They call him, they go to out of court settlement, pay him whatever he wanted. He had like 600 million shares of the company. They say we go buy him. They bought everything. They paid him whatever he wanted. And part of the condition was he will come and endorse Tinubu for the election so that it will look like there was no problem. And that was what he did. But the real danger no be there only. After Tinubu came to government, this same Alpha Beta, where everybody don't know what they are doing,
Tinubu came into government, and I think 8 or 10 APC governors have signed up with Alpha Beta. Alpha Beta now is doing the same nonsense they did in Lagos for like 8 or so APC states, all of them, the APC governors. And all the states, Alpha Beta continues to collect a percentage of their revenue. The only thing is they don't have the same kind of lucrative agreement that the guy had in Lagos. One important thing to understand is somebody like the Delta State Governor. Delta State Governor did the same thing Alpha Beta is doing with about 6 or 10 employees. You just bring 6 or 10 employees because this thing is software. Once you design a software that will stop the leakages, you can fact check what I'm telling you. Delta tax revenue went up like 300%. The only thing he did was he hired like 6 or 10 employees who did and designed a software system so that it will stop the leakages. That is all this Alpha Beta software is doing. It's not any magic. Someone like Tinubu, if he really had the best interest of Nigeria at heart, he will implement the same thing that he did all over the country wherever there is tax so that the tax revenue will not leak. But Tinubu, being typical Tinubu, will not do anything for you if he is not benefiting and benefiting massively. Please, Cliff, I want this conversation to continue. I tried to set up a debate, but it's difficult. I don't know a lot of these APC guys, but we really need to tell Nigerians about the dangers of state capture. After Tinubu leave, all this money from all these states.
Taco, sorry. After that conversation, the Anthony and that guy, they started threatening me that they will kidnap me, they will put me out of the picture. It was a live threat that after that conversation.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yes, so that's what happened. That's
look, this is the thing. Is these guys, they're a real danger. Even look what is happening to Lagos. Why is Tinubu never getting involved outside he will never allow Lagos to get out of his hand? Because of the amount of money that nobody said they go inside the bank, loot the money from the bank, or they go carry armed robbers, go straight treasury. No, it is they have put institutions in there that work for them, not for the people of Lagos, not for the people of Nigeria. And it is continuous. It won't stop. Look, this Alpha Beta contract, for anybody to touch that contract, and look, none of us would know anything about Alpha Beta if it were not this Opara guy. He came out, and in the end, what do we know? We still don't know the details. They paid him whatever money he wanted. They settled out of court. They made him come and support Tinubu as if nothing has happened. All these APC governors, they are now, not all of them, but all the ones that have signed with Alpha Beta, you think they just woke up and say, okay, make we go hire Alpha Beta? All of them now, phone call from Tinubu, say, look, I'm sending my boys here. They can do this to you. And to be honest, the software will really benefit the government in the sense that they know a lot of these people that are doing this handwork and collecting the tax by hand and by ledger. Once you automate it, all of these people will disappear. They can't. Now they know exactly how much was paid and where it was going. And once you digitize, it's not the real money. They go give them cash. When you go to the cashier, you're not going there to give him 2 million naira. No, it's just electronic. So he has no way of stealing from it. Delta government, just check what Delta governor did. Delta governor did the same thing. Revenue increased dramatically with about 6 employees. How much you go pay employee? And tomorrow, that software belongs to Delta State Governor. Nobody will take it away from them. People really need to understand the danger that Tinubu poses and what he's doing. After he leaves office, I guarantee you, he will never do what Buhari did. Buhari went retired in his farm and he's done. Tinubu has cronies that all of them benefit from what will happen. We really please, Saddam, if we can have this discussion about state capture, because people, Nigerians don't understand. Because it's not something you will see. It's behind the scenes. But the danger of it,
All right,
goes way beyond 2031.
Taco, like we say, right? Like, you know, as I always do, what will happen is, Cliff, can you give me your audience? Can you give me audience next week Tuesday?
They are threatening my life. People around me are telling me I should stop talking.
No, it's normal. They will threaten. See, my brother, no, they
for the past few days there.
It's not only you. It's not only you. They have,
I don't know why. I don't just know why they.
it's their normal way.
Tinubu is not their father.
It's their normal way, my brother. They are cowards.
So there's no. I don't just know.
If they are cowards, my brother, everybody are threatening your life. Tell that person, and the person, if you see on site, say he go die before you. Nah, if I open my phone now and show you, if I open my phone, make I see. I don't know if I can show for you whether they go block me. If I show you the one with me and one, they go this evening. Yeah, it is their normal way. See, what bullies hate is if you allow these people gaslight you. Tinubu not saying the crook. Tinubu not saying all these people who he not send them. Tinubu not saying he got to power, not through them. Now he money give him that place. Not be honest, riffraffs. So if you're listening to all these riffraffs, you're just wasting your time. My brother, as long as Nigeria is concerned, and as long as I'm concerned, nobody will live this life alive. We will all go one day. We will all live here one day. And a faceless person will go threaten me, make I dey worried.
Just imagine.
These guys are cowards now. Come on, man. I beg, no allow these people make them no gas you. I beg. Please. Next week, Taco, please.
Just one last thing to
before you say what you want to say, please, Taco, on Tuesday next week, the topic will be on state capture, please.
Yeah, we'll say it. Because that is the real problem. The problem is not just people doing 2027. The problem is Tinubu will capture Nigeria.
It's finished.
Elections will no longer count. It will just be rotating. Just the one is happening in Lagos now.
Exactly.
It will just be Tinubu stooges returning and responding.
And the template, Lagos is the blueprint. What happened in Lagos and what they did in Lagos is what they want to do throughout Nigeria. And it will continue. Look, you know, Tinubu's problem, like you pointed out, Sirdam, is money. He's just interested in money. What he didn't know was there are some problems you cannot sort out with money. This security issue, it is money. He wanted to solve it, and he just fucked it up completely. These bandits, they have never seen $7 million in their life. He go give them, because his instructions, I can tell you, from very close people, his instructions were give them whatever they want.
Exactly.
These children must be rescued. This was from Niger State, those 300 children they captured. He just tell them, give them anything they want. They need to release these children as quick as possible. They go negotiate with them $7 million. They go give them $7 million, and they thought, okay, we don't solve the problem. Once you reward criminals, that activity will never stop. But please, guys, we need to talk about this state capture and the danger state capture poses. Because honestly, most Nigerians don't even know what is going on. Because these are things you don't see them. That kind of fear is not in your face. It's not a fire that you will see. No, it is much more dangerous. By the time people wake up, the people of Lagos, they never knew what was happening. They never thought that, this city will continue.
You see, Taco, one last thing they don't get in capturing Lagos. It's, take for example, the Eco-Atlantic City. Now, the Eco-Atlantic City, for those that are not aware, when you go to the Eco-Atlantic City to buy a land, I mean a virgin land, everybody bought their land before the reselling started. When you buy a land in Eco-Atlantic City, 95% of the money you pull down for that land goes to Shagori. 5% goes to Lagos State government.
You go see them, they shout. And you see them proud. We have
so the wealth of that Eco-Atlantic.
Now Shagori get Eco-Atlantic now.
Yeah, it's not Shagori, it's Tinubu. It's just that Tinubu does it well with his cronies. Shaguri is just one of those cronies. Shaguri is Tinubu. Tinubu is Shaguri.
Oh.
If you go and do your further research, Sheikh Tinubu and Shaguri's senior son, they have a joint company, an offshore company.
Yeah.
Two of them run it.
Yeah.
There is a Chinese company here in Lagos that Tinubu's son is a director with Shaguri.
Yes.
See, what Tinubu does in state capture, Tinubu don't even share the resources equal with the states. What it does is it takes the lion's share and it gives the crumbs to the states. It's just what it does.
Absolutely. This is good. The thing they make me laugh.
Taco. Make we not talk until we'll talk on Tuesday, I beg. Make we move on. I have to end this show right now, I beg you.
Thank you, my brother.
Blossy, please come in, please.
Hello, Sirdam.
You don't tell. Welcome. Blossy, welcome.
Thank you. I've just been listening. Thank you so much for always allowing me to speak on this platform. You know, everything when everybody don't talk so far, I just say they listen. Am I surprised? No. Was I expecting all of this? Yes. So this is why I just say make I use this time now, call upon the real Nigerians, not all these toxic, tribal, bigoted APC, data boys, data women paid buffons. No. The fact remains that Tinubu, Jagabandit has failed colossally. For nearly 4 years now, how many months now? It don't reach 4 years. He has achieved absolutely nothing. So no matter how much money we go carry, APC, always, APC, Agberos, and Tifnubu no big pass Nigerians. As the Wazobia nation that we are, we must stand up, rise, including that bloody INEC. Where God they put person when they be said they know this is a place filled with professionals. It's supposed to be filled with people who are educated. But see what them go they post for us. They tell us that waiting if people get. I don't know how person not a complete primary school, secondary school, came out with no results, then the person not teleported into the future, go begin bring BSc, CCC and everything, go to shove in our faces. I remain concerned, very, very concerned that Tinubu no be Nigeria. The guy now packaged fraud, all manufactured by demonic APC and their supporters upon us. May they take calm, take the grape, they oppress, they suppress, and they repress us. And we have been in this chokehold, make we not forget, for how many years now? I beg all my people, me, I'm just an ordinary Niger mama. But me, I don't suffer directly from Tinubu and in Nigeria. I make a call upon all my well-meaning Nigerians. Let nobody, make no agree any of these demons there. When they take all this tribal bigotry, when you see them, when they huddle up, then go spew, you go wonder, say, yeah? These people now red blood inside them. I've been na demonic blood. We never know. That is what they talk in their platforms. And just applying Tinubu's divide and rule. Exactly what he did in Lagos. How many people were buyed from all these tribalistic fractions under Tinubu as Lagos governor? We will not forget. The Ijaws and Yorubas. The Hausas and the Yorubas. Now, Peter B, they run for God. The Igbos. Oh no, they don't talk so there, my goodness. They can't even drink water, drop cup without Igbo. They don't fit even brush teeth, drop cup without. I say, sure. And these human beings. And what surprises me is that they tell us that they're educated, they are parents, they are this, they are that, and all of them, they Japa land with their children, fighting and facing racism, whilst also displaying the same kind of wickedness in our country. For what? I mean, that when I did see some of them now, at this comment section, don't go, why engage with me? I will say, I'm sorry, I do not engage with toxic tribal because hello. Anyway, that one not be waiting I want to talk for here. So for me now, I just call upon the real Nigerians. Look at your family, whether you're from the north, east, south, or west. Look at your family, place your family. This is not about a bag of rice, 5,000 naira, and breast being thrown over you. No, this is about your survival. Because if Tinubu remain in power by 2027, our country don't go. And I will come back here on Tuesday on this platform to talk about that state capture because I'm aware of it. And this is where the danger lies. Our people may wake up. APC, if nobody no fraud and jack bandits don't do us in. These people are not human beings. That is why they're emotionless, they lack empathy, and then they tell you, oh, you're just being emotional. Because they're getting money. And then they will accuse every other person of trying to make a living. My people, when we wake up, when we wake up, put your family first. This election is the fight between Nigerians versus Tinubu and APC. And I'm saying it in Yoruba, according to Jaka Bandit. Our local nsi ejo kedide kelo vote kelo challenge INEC kelo our international community. They need to be aware of what is going on in our country. Everybody must expose them all. They won't rig them.
All right, Blossom, please Blossom, can you just round up, please?
Thank you. I beg, make una no vessel. Our time is now. We must take our country back from Tinubu and APC, and all of them will continue to buy. APC go buy, Tinubu go buy. Thank you.
Thank you, my sister. And then the wait for sis, make you laugh for that time. Make I wrap up on that note. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow we'll be having the Violence Space. In case you don't know about the Violence Space, it's the biggest X space on Twitter Nigeria, political conversations. We start by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. So please keep it a date with us tomorrow, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Every one of you, if you enjoy this conversation, just know tomorrow is going to be Pro Max. Just come and join us tomorrow. We'll be streaming this across all our platforms. We also have the Violence Space radio station up right now, streaming this particular live. So we have our online radio station, right? So it's this live. As people are speaking, and people are listening to it across the world. Tomorrow we'll be going live again, tomorrow 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you to all of you that have joined us on the platform. Thank you to all of you that have contributed with your wonderful submissions, with your comments, with your likes, with your shares, with your reposting, with everything possible. I'm just grateful to all of you guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back again. Please don't be on mute, please.
The letter of the Violence Space. Let me follow you on Twitter and X.
Just no, follow my hand with Emir Sirdam on X. I'll be the one hosting it actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Just follow me, Emir Sirdam on X. But the Violence Space is also you see the handle tomorrow, though. It'll be out tomorrow, you see it. So please join us tomorrow, guys, on X. Thank you to all of you that have come out tonight, all of you that contributed one way or the other to the conversation tonight. Please, as we always say on these conversations, do not just hear this conversation and keep it to yourself. Take it out there, educate other Nigerians that need to know about what you've heard here today. We have a country to save. If we lose, I say this all the time, that we're in desperate times, and desperate times calls for desperate measures. And if we lose 2027, we have lost our country. If you understand the importance of salvaging this country in 2027, you understand why we have to work as hard as possible, fight as hard as possible, and make sure that this 2027, we don't see it to these criminals. Everything we have to do it, including speaking and educating our people. Thank you to all of you that have joined us one more time. God bless you all. As always on this platform, is for God and for country. See you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Good night.